Hello, and welcome to episode 35 of the Aluminum Screen Podcast. This is a pretty busy week. Emmett was at Comic-Con last week. I watched a lot of things. We've got Roofman, Peacemaker wrapped up, and we've got some fun stories. So before we jump into any news, Emmett, how was your past week?
Oh man, my past week was great. It was Comic-Con weekend, the weekend I live for, pretty much. Thursday, got into the city, was already getting sad that it's almost over because it started. That's a normal thing to experience. As far as watches go, not a ton for me this past week. It was a busy week, but saw Roofman, of course. We saw it last week after recording.
Yeah.
At the Screen Unseen. I liked it quite a bit. We'll talk about that a little more later. Watched the original Tron for the first time, maybe ever, I think. I liked it. I didn't love it. I think I gave it like a 3. I thought it was fun. It's a lot, but it's fun. I like
Yeah.
Legacy a lot more.
Definitely
personally.
aged.
Yeah, definitely. I could imagine seeing it at the time and just like your mind being blown at what's going on.
Yeah.
Now a lot of it looks awesome and like I really like the way it looks, genuinely. It's just so silly. It's just but like in a good way, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. And then like you mentioned, we had the Peacemaker finale. I think we'll have a fun conversation about that.
I think so.
I was lucky enough to go to the English premiere for the Chainsaw Man movie Sunday night, so that was really cool. Really liked that. I've only watched the anime. I haven't read like further than where the anime went in the manga because I'm a freak and I just read up to where it left off for most things. Totally normal. But really liked the movie. I didn't know what was gonna happen, and I think I'm like the only person in the world going into it without knowing every beat. And it was awesome. I cried. It was sad, man.
I'm
But
just
really
imagining
great.
you at the premiere just like gasping like out loud and everyone just like turning towards you like, come on, man, we read this like
Yeah,
2
what are you
years
talking
ago.
about? Yeah, exactly. I I met Pochito, which was pretty cool. But the best part
That's the
about
dog,
this,
right?
yeah, the dog chainsaw guy. It was sick. I got a picture with him. Like, I gotta do this. Um, Best part about this screening though, and I think this is what everyone should do. They have like 4 bald security guards walking around. Anyone takes out their phone, they say, "Hey, put your phone away." Little distracting, but I'm not the one saying it. It's incredible, dude. Every AMC should do this. It's
Yeah.
if people were talking, they'd walk by, get to the end of the aisle, and go shh, just a big shh right down. It was incredible. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't even put into
We need to
words how
implement this.
we do. This needs to be
Now
a
I have a
worldwide
question though.
thing.
Do they have to be bald security guards or like
I don't know
is
if
it
they
fine if they have
have to
hair?
be. I think we could get some with hair. I think bald just kind of really fit the vibe really well.
Right.
But it is a little uncomfortable because
But
you're watching the movie and there's 4 bald men looking at you, like they're kind of off to the side, but looking
yeah.
at the crowd the whole time. And Chainsaw Man is like a very horny movie, so there's some scenes that
Yeah.
are just like, oh man, this is uncomfortable with 4 guys just staring into the
But
crowd.
I fear that this would be bad for the bald reputation,
Mm,
just in the general public,
it's
because
true.
people already associate being bald with being a villain, like Lex
Which is
Luthor.
which is a whole other problem. I did cosplays
Yeah.
all days at Comic Con, had to wear wigs because there's no bald
Mhm.
guys I could cosplay really. There's a couple, but didn't want
We
to do
need
any.
more bald superheroes.
We need
Representation matters.
exactly. David Corn Sweat should be bald in Man of Tomorrow. Let's start.
Yes. The
Give Lex
DCU
Luthor the
Batman should
hair.
be bald.
Yes, exactly. And that's why it should be Henry Cavill.
No. No.
um But yeah, I like Chainsaw Man a lot. I forget where I was even going with that. One guy at the start, lights dim, the Sony thing. I actually couldn't believe this happened. Like they just did a whole thing about how like phones away, no talking. Like if you have your phone out, you're gonna get in trouble. You might get kicked out. Literally, the host leaves the room with Pochita. Lights dim. Guy in the front row whips out a mini ring light in his phone and goes, "This is me before watching Chainsaw Man." And then,
No.
like, the security guard went over and was like, "You gotta put that away." Like, he was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe it.
No.
He could have done that at any other time. Literally any other point. He could have done that. The second the lights went down, ring light and all, brightening up the entire room. I was dumbfounded. I genuinely couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Honestly, that's a really good bit, though.
It is an incredible bit. I have to respect it a little bit. Like, the movie hadn't started yet, to be fair. It was just the opening intros. But, like, it was like, this is my time to shine.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they made, like, portable ring. Like, it was a good setup he had. He had a clip to his phone. I got to try and find that video of him getting shushed. It's got to be out there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Chainsaw Man premiere gone wrong.
Oh, yeah.
100 million views.
Also, shout out, it was the AMC on 34th Street, right by Penn Station. They have heated seats. First experience with that. And it was all rainy outside, so I got in there all tucked in, turned on the heated seat. That was pretty nice.
I've got an issue with the heated seats, though. They've got that at the Cinemark near us. It's got heated seats.
Do?
Yeah, but the buttons are all weird. It's like a button, and it just lights up like a bright light. And I'm like, all right. And there's 3 settings, I guess. But there's no way to know it. Like, there's not an on-off button.
Interesting.
You just have to cycle through the bright lights until you hope it turns off. And also, it's way too hot. And then you're like, I can't turn this off. So now I'm sitting there sweating my tuchus off watching Wicked.
Yeah, that's fair. That is. I didn't realize they had that there. That's sick.
Yeah, it's like a secret button.
That rocks. I don't have beef with the seat warmers. I have beef with tables. I don't like the table in front, which is, I think that's our Cinemark has it, and they had it there. It's becoming increasingly common. Not a fan. I think there should be a way to do it where, like, you can fold it out from, like, the fold if you want it.
Yeah,
but it's not like there has to be something. Because
I went to an AMC dine-in one, and you were able to fold it away if you didn't want it.
Yeah, that I don't mind. When it's like when you have to, like, extend it out and then it's just in the aisle. That doesn't help anybody. Yeah. And I have, like, a big bucket of popcorn. I'm not going to put it on the table because then I can't see the screen. Let me put it on my lap.
Yeah, because you're reclined all the way back, so you're looking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
It only makes sense at, like, a place that, like, serves food. Like, I can picture 100%. Like an Alamo Draft House. Like, they have, like, real food there.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
You can eat most movie theater food in your lap.
Yeah, if it's not like an AMC dine-in, like, they're made for being eaten in your lap. Like, I get mozzarella sticks sometimes. Those come in a nice little box. Boom.
Yeah.
You're good. I don't know.
They're right on the thighs. Heat them up. No seat warmer needed.
Exactly. Double seat warming if you front and back. That was also pretty brutal. I got like, it was an AMC with like 4 or 5 stories. So the 3rd story was concession. So I got a large popcorn and drink. Got to the 5th floor, they were handed out free popcorn and drink at the top. So I spent $20. So embarrassing getting up there. Whole table full of candy and popcorn and drinks. I'm holding my little thing going up the escalator. The security guard checked my ticket. He was like, "They have concessions over there." And I was like, "Well, what do you want me to do? Throw this out and get a new one? I just bought it." So that was embarrassing.
You got robbed, honestly.
I kind of did get robbed. I really did. But yeah, Comic-Con as a whole was incredible. It was really cool. I think a lot of the news we have is, like, related to stuff there, so I'll talk more about, like, the panels and stuff as we kind of go through it. But it was really cool. I got to meet Herbie. There was a Fantastic Four pop-up nearby with, like, stuff from the movie, and I got my picture taken with Herbie, and I've never looked so happy in a photo. Genuinely, like, looking at the picture, I've never been cheesing that much. I was starstruck meeting Herbie. I really was. It was ridiculous. I was so happy, and he did a little dance, and he was like, clearly a guy controlling him, like, right behind the pole there, but it didn't. It was okay. It was cool. I didn't mind. He waved at me. It was awesome.
Break the illusion.
Didn't break the illusion. Yeah, and then also My Hero had, like, the best episode ever this past Saturday. That was incredible. Smiling Friends, 2 episodes. I think I watched 2 episodes last week. Great so far. This last episode was something else. I really liked Silly Samuel. People really don't like that episode online from what I've seen. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty fun. And The Chair Company, the new Tim Robinson show. Watched the first episode of that last night, and I think that is everything for
Chair Company is really good.
Chair Company's really fun so far. It's
really good.
perfect Tim Robinson. It's just like no I just love Tim Robinson in like a mostly normal world, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I think you should leave where like the second shoe never drops. It's just always Tim Robinson. He does something wrong and then he just can't let it go. No one else really cares that much, but he just becomes so
Yeah.
obsessed. And it kills me.
Oh, when Jim Downey popped up with his fucking bubble necklace.
It's like I think I have a theory.
Oh, what's the theory?
I think he sabotaged the chair.
I think so. That's what I was
Right?
thinking. I thought that was going to be like a reveal in the first
Me
episode or
too.
something.
Because he's just having fun, but I think it blew up too much and he didn't want to.
Yeah.
Robinson on the phone with the company, just like someone could have died.
Yeah.
Or he's not even on the phone with the company. He's just yelling at everybody.
Oh, it's really good. Which I didn't like love Friendship for whatever reason. Like I liked it, I enjoyed it, but I wasn't
Yeah.
like this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But the Chair Company, man, I was laughing at that thing left and
More
right.
so than Friendship?
Yeah, more than Friendship. I don't know. Maybe it's
Wow.
just Tim Robinson in 30-minute intervals
Yeah,
works better for me, I
that's
guess.
fair. I might be the biggest Friendship fan. I talked to a couple people in the
That
past
might
couple
be
days who
true.
didn't like it. I was like flabbergasted. I think I might be the biggest Friendship
It
guy
might
out
be,
there.
honestly.
Oh man.
It's good. But yeah, I'll get into my watch this week. I had a
Oh yeah, I'm
busy
excited.
week with
Gave you
watches.
some homework last time.
Oh yeah, I completed all of my homework.
Nice.
Also,
Oh
I
hell
got
yeah.
all 5 done.
Nice.
Especially because we had the extra day because we're recording on Tuesday instead of Monday. So
Oh,
that was
true.
huge.
I'm
So
excited to
yeah,
hear your
watched
thoughts.
Roofman on Monday. Then on Tuesday, hit a triple feature
Nice.
of Fantastic Mr. Fox
Ooh.
in the morning. Nice little
First watch,
fall
rewatch?
watch. Rewatch. I've seen it before,
Nice.
but
Nice.
I haven't seen it for a while. So this is the first time I was logging it on Letterboxd, I guess. But
Great
then
movie.
I started the. Should I wait and do all of the Halloween horror movie homework movies all in one block?
Oh yeah, that we could do that. Whatever
I'll
you
do 'em
prefer.
I'll do 'em in one block. So I started
Yeah.
off with Cabin in the Woods. I
Nice.
did not really enjoy Cabin
I
in the
know.
Woods that
I
much,
was. This is
unfortunately.
the. This is the only one I think I saw your rating for it, and I was like, a shot in the
Yeah,
heart.
I gave it 2.5, which is like it's fine. Like it's like okay. Like I'm not like this is a bad movie. Like 2.5 is like the lowest movie where I'm like I would recommend someone to
Yeah.
watch it if like they're into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I think for me, my big issue was I really didn't like that. Like they kind of just tell you the twist in a way, like right
Mm.
away.
Yeah.
Like for me, it would have worked so much better if it was like it just seems like it's like a totally normal, like cheesy, like slasher horror movie,
Yeah.
and then the
And
twist like
then.
hits you. Like if we found out when the characters in the movie found out, then I feel like I would be like, oh, like that was great. But the fact
Yeah.
I knew it, and then I'm just waiting for it to happen,
Yeah.
and then it happens, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's it, I
Yeah.
guess. I
That's
don't know.
fair. I think. Yeah. No, that's all definitely fair. I think for me the big like some of the most fun is like waiting for all this to really go down, and I like kind of the like behind the scenes esque look at like, oh, we
Mm,
have to send this guy out there now, and like, oh, that's not working, we gotta like, but I
right.
see what you, it would have been really fun if you just didn't know anything
Yeah.
throughout.
Like, I wonder if there's a way, and obviously that's like kind of totally changing the movie in a way, but if there was a way to still get the like them like going back through it, and then you see them
Yeah,
like try and figure out like, oh, like they're leaving. Why is the cave not exploded yet or
yeah,
whatever? Like that
yeah,
would be
that's
kind of
fair.
fun, I think.
Yeah,
But
just it turns into like the kind of mockumentary style, just like The
yeah,
Office down there.
I did really enjoy those two fellas that were
Some of
working
the
on it.
best two fellas.
Some of the greatest guys ever.
It's
Not like
awesome. I
actually,
was,
they're like pretty
yeah.
bad people, but
Are they though? They're saving the
yeah,
world.
that's true, I guess. I really liked how it was like so cheesy and like corny and like in the beginning, like Like, I think I
Yeah.
texted you, I was like, "This feels like a '90s." It has the '90s cheese all over it.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Chris Hemsworth comes out and he's like, "I'm the jock," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, they're doing all the like and then obviously that's important to the story later on, but
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I just love it because it's just such a love letter to slashers, like every era of slasher, and like the cheesiness and the fact that you could just say any horror movie takes place in this world. Like after watching it, I like going through other horror movies and being like, "Oh, what if this is Cabin in the Woods esque?" And they're just like sending these people out. I
yeah.
just have such a fun time with like the world that it sets up and all the
Mhm.
like cages of just horrific monsters down in the basement.
Yeah, I liked, like, seeing all of them in cages. I liked it less so when they all got released. I thought it was funny
Mm.
when it was, like, they would come up in elevators and, like, a little bit at a
Yeah.
time. That was kinda funny, but just, like, it was just, like, nonstop, and I was like, "Alright, this
Yeah.
feels, like, kind of too much," to now I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
"Alright,
I
I
think
get it."
I had my like rankings for you all turned around. I don't know any of your other ratings, but I thought you would
Mhm.
like Cabin in the Woods the most. So this
Ooh,
is
I'm
pretty.
curious, I want can you rank them 1 to 5 now of what you think I would
Oh,
enjoy, and we'll see like,
yeah.
if you're able to place them. I mean, obviously, now you know Cabin in the Woods
I
at
think
2.5, but
that's true. I would have thought you would like that one. Should I go with before I knew that?
no, you can do now, I guess. I'll give
Okay.
you the advantage of knowing
I
Cabin in the
think
Woods is a 2.5.
I think Hereditary I would think would be first.
Mhm.
I think Cure would be second.
Mhm.
I think It Follows third. When Evil Lurks fourth. Cabin in the Woods fifth. Knowing that,
Mm.
I think that's
Okay.
what I'd go with. When Evil
Yeah,
Lurks,
I'll
I feel like is either going to be like your favorite or your least favorite. Like I
yeah,
don't know if there's. I'm excited to hear your thoughts because I could
yeah,
totally see you coming out of that loving it or being like that sucked.
yeah. Well, after I watched Cabin in the Woods, I watched It Follows, which I
Mm.
also was a little let down, I guess, with. I gave it
Oh,
3 stars.
you're killing me.
Like, I thought it was good, but
You're
there was so
killing
much
me.
where I was like, "Alright, I get it." It's like, I don't know, it just wasn't doing it for me in a way. But,
Shot in the heart, man.
like, I just had heard that it was, like, so scary. I don't know if I'm, like I think I just think about horror movies wrong, where I'm like, scariest, I'm like, "Oh, I'm scared." But I don't
Mm.
think that that really.
Less dread, more like pure
Yeah. I
fear
don't
kind
know.
of a
I think
vibe.
I'm trying to figure it out, I guess, as I watch
I
more
get
of them.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
yeah, I did
It
like the vibe of It Follows.
mm.
It was very vibe, but there was so much of it where I just was like, "Ugh, I don't know what is going on. I'm not really
How about the
enjoying
scene
it."
with the tall guy? Did that get you?
I did like the tall guy. I was like,
I
"Oh, this
like
is a
that a
cool
lot.
guy to have in here."
Right? Rest in peace, I think, unfortunately, to
Yeah,
him.
but
Recent,
now I'm
but
ready for the sequel, They Follow.
yeah, which was supposed to come out this year, and I don't even think it started filming yet, so I don't know what's going on over
Yeah.
there.
Who
But
knows?
oh yeah, I do. It Follows does hold like a very special place in my heart as being like one of the first horror movies that I like really just loved. So I think I
Mm,
definitely do hype it up a bit, even in my own head. But I haven't watched
mhm.
it in a few years, so I'm gonna give it a watch soon. And yeah, I love that movie.
Alright. Yeah, I seen a lot of people really like it, and I wanted to
Mm,
like it. I just was like, I don't know. I
it's
just wasn't. I couldn't connect with it in a way that
fair.
everyone else is able to.
So is that your
Then
second least favorite?
uh yes, it
Ooh,
was
interesting.
second least favorite. Do you want me to go in order of my favorites or the
Whatever
order I
you want to
watched?
do. I don't
I'm gonna
think.
go in the order of my favorites here.
Okay.
So then third is actually Hereditary.
Oh my God!
I
Wow.
I gave
What'd you give
Hereditary three and a
Hereditary?
half.
What?
I know. This is again where this is a movie that like for years all I've heard is like this is the scariest movie ever. And I looked at like the letterbox
Because
reviews of
it
my mutuals
is.
after I finished it, and it was like you were like it's so scary, and our friend Ryan had been like, I had to pause the movie and turn the lights on when I was watching it. It was so
Yeah.
scary. And I just never felt like that. I was like, I didn't
Oh,
really think it was that
man.
scary.
Are you
Like, I
just
liked
not
the way it was
scared?
shot. Like, the way it was framed was, like, pretty eerie and stuff, and Toni Collette's pretty good in it. That might be my hottest take. I've always heard Toni Collette should have been nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
I think it's fine that she wasn't, honestly.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
I'm sorry.
I
I just
Hereditary might be like the scariest movie for me. I just like it really. Oh man, I vividly remember watching it alone, dark room. It
I had
horrified
the
me.
lights off. It was late.
God
Just I was
damn.
like, I don't know.
Damn.
Maybe it might be that like cult stuff doesn't really get me, I guess, like that.
Yeah, I feel like there's still so much going on without the like. I mean, yeah, the whole thing is eventually the cult, but like what's the devil's name?
Satan?
Ra. Well, the I can't think of his name. Not important. Damn, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I just was like, I didn't love it. Like, it was good. Like, I
Damn,
think it's
three and
really
a
well
half.
made, and I think the performances are good, like, overall. But I'm not
Paimon.
like, mm.
That's his
I
name.
will
Sorry.
say I did like the fake out because when I was watching, I was like, this little girl is gonna like, she's already pissing me off. She's doing too much weird shit.
Did you know that was coming? Have you gotten
So
that
here's the thing.
spoiled?
I had heard something about like someone getting their like head taken
Mm.
off, but I had assumed that it was later on in the movie. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
once the little girl got her head cut off, like popped off, then I was like, spoilers for Hereditary, by the way. I was like, oh, I do remember like someone saying that like they thought that she was going to be a bigger player in it than she was.
That makes
And I was
sense.
like, damn it, I fell for something I knew wasn't gonna like I already knew that.
That scene. I mean, there's a lot of like,
I
in
loved
my
that. That scene
opinion,
was great.
there's a lot of like really scary like stuff like Tony Collette on the wall scares the shit out of me, all the Paimon stuff. But I don't know if any scene is as just scary in like a real sense and devastating as the Alex Wolf coming inside and then her going out and finding in the car
Yeah.
the next morning. That is like, and you just
That was my favorite
it's
sequence in the whole
I
movie.
haven't seen it in a couple years, but it's you just see Alex Wolf, right? Like is it just his face as
Yeah,
she's
so
screaming in the
like
background?
her head, you like hear you see it kind of quickly, like it's cut so
Yeah.
fast that you don't really see her head go flying off. And then he like stops the car
Mm.
and you just hold on his face as he's like
Yeah.
kind of in disbelief and shock. And he goes to look in the rearview mirror, and then we get like a POV shot
Oh,
of him looking in, and you start to see a little bit of her body, and then the camera like jolts down like really fast,
horrific.
like he can't look, and then he just slowly drives away, and like you see it all on his face, and he's like freaking out over it. And
Yeah.
then he goes home, and it stays on him, and you just hear Tony Collette like, "All right, I'm leaving now," and
Oh,
then her screaming. I was
her
like, "Oh, that's good."
screams.
And then
That
the next shot is the little girl's head on the side of the road covered in like
oh.
ants and stuff.
Oh, yeah, they go oh.
That I was like,
Yeah.
hell yeah. I love a
Yeah.
little bit of a, practical little bit.
Hell yeah. So, a kind of unrelated question. What's your favorite Ari Aster movie? Is it Midsummer?
Yeah, it would be Midsummer,
Oh, wow, interesting.
I guess.
Midsummer's
I
great.
I was
I
thinking about it. I
can't.
think it's Midsummer. Hereditary might still be second.
If you put Beau's Afraid above Hereditary, we're gonna have problems.
I would have to rewatch Beau's Afraid before I said it
I
because I
have
only
to
saw it
rewatch
once and I
it.
was like, this is
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw it once in theaters and I hated it. Like I think I need to give it another go at some point. I think I gave it like a
Yeah.
1 star, but I gotta give it another go. I did not like it. Eddington, I
Yeah.
really like.
Eddington might be last. Or
Damn.
it might be above Beau's Afraid right now. But if I rewatch
Okay.
Beau's Afraid, that could change. Because I didn't like
That's fair.
hate Beau's Afraid. I just
Yeah.
was like, all right, this has gone on for way too long.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
Eddington is yeah, I guess Eddington would be 3rd for me because I like Midsummer so much, but those 3 I think are, like, really, really strong just to have
mm,
as your, 3 out of 4 of your first movies.
yeah. I mean, I did say maybe the cult stuff doesn't really work for me, but clearly it does because I like
Oh,
Midsummer
that's
way
true.
more than
That's
Hereditary.
true.
So,
Arguably more culty.
yeah, I don't even think it's argued. It's just
Yeah,
my.
that's true. Actually,
But yeah, I
undeniably.
did. I
So,
liked it a lot, and then fourth is or second favorite. I mean,
mm.
fourth of the 5 movies here is Cure.
So When Evil Lurks is your
Yeah, When Evil
favorite.
Lurks was my favorite that I
Wow,
watched.
I don't want
It
to
was
skip
close
to that.
between
Wow,
Cure and When Evil Lurks, though.
wow,
But
Cure. Oh,
Cure
what'd
is
you give
great.
Cure?
I gave it 4. I was between 4 or
Nice.
4.5, and I went with 4. Mamiya, definitely pronounced that wrong, but he's like he's the ultimate rage baiter, man. It was awesome.
It really
It
is.
was
I
so
think I
funny.
also gave it 4, and
Oh
was similarly torn between 4.5.
yeah, it
Oh,
was
it's
so good.
incredible. It
Yeah,
really, it's such a great movie. I watched it right after Long Legs because it was like, Long Legs is like the worst
right.
Cure, everyone was saying, and I can kind of I get it, I guess.
Yeah, I will say though, going back to It Follows, Long Legs, I think I did like more than It Follows. So that might be my favorite
That's fair.
Micah Monroe horror movie I've seen so far.
Yeah, that's fair. My hot take is I think I like Long Legs more than Cure.
That is definitely a hot take. I don't know if I can go with you there.
I love Long Legs, man.
Cure was really good, man.
Cure's incredible. I got to give Cure another watch before I would make that claim for sure.
Yeah,
But
it was just so good, man. That was the
it is.
second
It's
Kiyoshi Kurosawa movie I've watched this year. So I saw Cloud, which came out this
You
year.
did see Cloud. I gotta see
Cloud is
Cloud.
a great movie, also.
I really gotta see Pulse and Chime too. Those have been on my list forever.
Mm. Yeah, I think I'm like, I gotta watch way more of his movies because I've seen 2 of them and I really liked both of them. So it's up there on the list now. But yeah, I
That's
really
fair.
enjoyed Cure a lot. I was into it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will say my biggest issue with Cure is that I felt like it just ended. Like, I know it was like, oh,
Yeah,
like, because you see, like, the waitress kind of grab the knife and it's like, oh, he's like the new, like, host or whatever.
yeah.
And I got it, but I was like, she grabs the knife and I'm like, oh shit, like, we're going to get one final set piece here. And then it was like, here's the credits now. I was like, oh, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, definitely. And it's been a bit since I watched it, but it's not like a super long movie, right? Like it's under 2 hours.
No,
It
it's like
feels
2
like
hours. It's just
yeah.
under
Oh,
2
okay.
hours.
Okay, so it's got some just flies by, I guess.
It does. Yeah. It's really good. Oh, loved it. But I loved When Evil Lurks way more.
Hell
It
yeah. What'd you
was,
give it?
I gave it 4.5.
Hell yeah, man.
I think
Hell
initially I
yeah.
gave it 4 and then I was like, I couldn't stop thinking about it the next day. So I was like, no, I'm giving it a 4.5. It was great. I
Oh,
loved like basically all of it.
hell yeah, dude.
The it was so like brutal and like kind of over the top in like the
Yeah.
violence of it, but I was
Oh,
like, that was good. Like, to me, the scene that kind of stood out the most was first, obviously the lady with the axe was pretty nuts to see.
yeah.
So that was nuts. Like, just in like the beginning
Already.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one kind of starts like, it starts off and it's like there's gunshots in the distance, and then you're like, what the hell was that? Next day, boom, dead
Yeah.
body, like all cut up and stuff. You're like, that's wild. So I'm in right away. And then
Sold.
the guy that was the damned or whatever it was
Mm.
called, disgusting.
The big guy, right? It's like he's
Yeah, the
all
big guy.
yeah. So
Just
gross. Practical.
disgusting. It looked awesome.
It did. It really did. It's
And then when
so
they're like
gross.
dragging him out and he's like spilling through the sheet and he's like
Oh,
leaving bile and slime, I was like, this is so gross. I love it.
yeah. Oh, it really
And
it's
then the standout part was when he goes to his wife's house with the kids and everything, and you just see like, I'm like, something's up with this dog, man. And then the dog's sitting next to the little girl, and I'm like, oh no, is it? And then he just fucking, it's so
and
good.
so you didn't know about that scene, right?
No, I didn't know about
Well,
like any of it.
When I had watched it, I had seen like the Dead Meat Horror Awards. That's how I found out about the movie. So I knew that scene was coming. But to see that without knowing, that's got to be just
Yeah.
insane.
I was like, holy shit, I can't believe they're actually doing that. Like, that's nuts.
It's brutal. And it looks like too realistic, you know? Like it's like in
Yeah.
a good way, but it's like such an uncomfortable kind of real
Yeah.
thing in the middle of all of this blood and gore and
Yeah. But also I liked the two brothers in it. Like I was like, these guys
Mm,
rock. Like, and they're like like actually have like things they care about and they felt like actual characters, not just people that are there to be like creepy and weird.
definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
sorry. That made me think of Hereditary because I was like, like the dad in Hereditary, useless
Mm,
guy.
yeah.
Get rid of him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the thing about Hereditary is who the hell makes walnut cake?
Yeah, right?
Like
That
if it
is
was brownies, totally fine. I'm on board. People put walnuts in brownies all the time. And you
yeah.
can be like, "Oh, this is a brownie. This is not going to have walnuts." And then you're
And you
tricked
say,
and it
yeah.
does. But they were making cake with a
Yeah.
giant ass tray of walnuts. Come on, man.
Walnut cake. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had like
That's got to be one of the worst parties I've ever seen put to film. It was just a bunch of miserable looking people sitting in a room
yeah, eating walnut
and they're
cake.
making walnut chocolate cake.
Yeah, even looking at pictures of like real walnut cake, it doesn't look great. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but
this
like
one's
who's
clearly
making that?
AI. Half of these are
Disgusting.
AI walnut cake, actually, so I can't judge the cake too closely. Jesus Christ.
It's a real epidemic of AI foods, man.
Oh, it's so
Because
brutal,
like I keep
man.
seeing stuff on TikTok that's like fun, like Halloween, like themed, like you
Yeah.
know things you can make. I'm scrolling through and it's like this is just AI. Nobody made this.
Mhm.
They're
It's so
tricking me.
brutal. And with that stupid Sora app or whatever, there was a tweet. It was like, I finally found a good use for AI videos, making recipes. And it's just like people are like, I make the recipe so I know what to do when it comes to time to make it. You could
Yeah.
recipes have been around for a while, brother. You could just get just look it up, man. Sorry, way off topic. Yeah, When Evil Lurks, man. Such an evil movie. Like it's
It
so
really is.
unforgiving and just horrific. The scene of the eating the out of the kid's head as she's like walking down the street. That
Yeah.
spoilers, I guess. So didn't know that. Just haunts me. It haunts me,
Oh,
man. And I just love the idea of it, like this almost like virus going around that's just not even like evil. It's just like demonic. Like I don't even know how you would
yeah.
describe it. And you can catch it from somebody. You can catch it from clothes, and then you're really, really, I love that movie. I think they're making an American version, so that's exciting.
No.
I think I
Because
remember reading
I
that.
did see a lot of people be like, "This is brutal." Like it's very similar to Speak No Evil, and I was like, "That's weird." Speak No Evil was not like that brutal,
Oh,
but they're talking about I think it was Danish, the original one,
yes. I still have to
and
see that.
that one is apparently crazy and has a different ending than the American one.
Mm,
Which I did see the American one, which was like fine,
fair. I
but
update. It's not an American remake. That was debunked, but there is a sequel apparently from the same
oh,
director. I wonder how that works.
interesting. Is it like from the original like Danish director or like an American sequel to the American
Uh,
one? Oh,
it's
you're saying When
oh,
Evil Lurks is getting
yeah.
a
Sorry,
sequel.
When
Okay.
Evil
Yeah,
Lurks
yeah, yeah.
isn't an
Gotcha.
American remake. That was debunked. Luckily.
Okay. Oh, When Evil Lurks too?
Yeah, I
Shit.
wonder how that works.
I hope that it's just a different town.
Yeah, yeah. It just
Like,
spreads. Just why
yeah.
not?
Because you could just do that. Just set it anywhere else.
Yeah,
Like set it in
yeah.
like a city that they were trying to go to or whatever.
That's true. That'd be great. I'm in.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, that's like my most anticipated ever now.
hell yeah, man. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I loved When Evil Lurks. So yeah, that's it for my Halloween horror homework, whatever it was called, man. HH whatever.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, HHMH. Is that what
HHMH. There it is.
something like that?
Yeah, also this week I watched Original Tron. It was
Mm.
like whatever. I didn't really love it. 2.5
Okay.
for me. Then I watched Tron Legacy, 4-star banger.
Hell yeah.
Great, man.
I haven't watched Tron Legacy in a while. Maybe I'll watch it tonight because I loved it. It came out right around the time Disney Infinity 2 came out, and I was so into Disney Infinity
Mm.
2. They put out a Tron Legacy set with it. So I got that and then watched the
Oh,
movie.
shit.
So I've got like a weird nostalgia for Sam and Cora specifically, just
Dude,
from that.
Korra is like one of the coolest looking characters ever.
So sick, man. So sick.
So
And
sick.
well, I don't want to say that actually. That might be
What?
spoilers or something. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. I'll get to it later, maybe.
All right.
But they should bring them back.
Sam, they should bring Sam Flynn and Korra back 100%. I also watched the Caleb Heron comedy special.
Oh,
Well, because
nice.
it was, I think, a Saturday or Sunday night. It must have been Sunday night because I watched Smiling Friends like when it came out on TV, and then I watched the first episode of The Chair Company, and I was like, let's keep the good vibes going.
Wow. That's an
So
incredible triple feature,
yeah,
I guess you would call it, even though it's
even though it's like a 20-minute
12
show and
minute,
then
yeah, 12-minute show back to a 20-minute show and then a
yeah,
that's
but
awesome,
yeah.
man.
Then I watched yesterday. I watched Tron Ares.
Mm.
I gave it 2.5. I'd like to
No.
apologize to Greta Lee. I'm sorry that they made you do
Mhm.
that. There is one of the most annoying characters ever put to film in that movie. I'm not going to say who.
Can I ask a couple questions about the movie? As
Yes.
someone who hasn't seen it, we'll see it soon. I guess maybe light spoilers for people. These aren't like story elements, just things that I've heard that I don't know. Is Gary V in the movie?
He is in the movie. I didn't catch that. I heard that and I was like, no way. I looked it up. He is. He's like,
That's
there's like
awesome.
a meeting and he's like one of the people that's like attending the meeting. Like he doesn't have any lines or anything, but
Oh, okay.
he's
Is
there.
Bella Porch in the movie?
So that's interesting because I am just when you said that just now, I remember seeing a tweet before I saw the movie that
Hmm,
she was in it, but I don't remember seeing her in the movie.
interesting.
She could
Okay.
have been another person that was in the thing, or maybe I just
Yeah, with
didn't
like a helmet
catch
on
it.
or something.
Yeah.
Fair. And then last question. Is it true that Cameron Monaghan has like 2 seconds of screen time?
2 seconds might be generous. He might have less than that.
Really? Why?
He's like
I guess they
barely in
cut
it. I have
around
no
him.
it feels like he had more to do and they like cut some stuff
Yeah,
out
well,
for him.
there's like this behind the scenes video going around of him doing this sick fight, like this
Yeah.
whole fight scene, and apparently, like he's just not.
No, he's like barely in it.
That's crazy, man.
Like it might be less than a minute of total like screen time he's in.
Oh, that's crazy. That guy is really good, and he should be in more things generally. But I was like,
Yeah.
oh, cool, he's in Tron Ares, and then, oh, that
Not
sucks.
really.
That sucks, man. That's
Yeah. But I will say this is not a spoiler for the movie or anything, but the movie made a lot of sense cuz everybody's been saying like why is Disney like making a new Tron movie and why would they have Jared Leto star in it? This makes no sense. And then the movie starts and you see executive producer Jared Leto. And I'm like, "Oh, that's why cuz he's the
yeah,
one who got the movie made."
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he
I was
was
gonna
like, "Let's
say.
make a movie."
A lot of this is like marketing, press notes, whatever. But it does seem like he is like genuinely a big Tron guy, and he's the only reason that this movie really moved along at any point.
Yeah.
And I guess, work really seriously started in like 2019 or so, back when it
Hmm.
seemed like Jared Leto could probably carry a movie, and pre Morbius, really. And
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like he is genuinely a big Tron guy,
That
which
would
is
make
nice, I
sense. He does
guess.
seem like the weirdo that would be a Tron guy.
Yeah, it is fun that they're Twitter. I've seen a lot of like people where like Tron is their thing. Respect. I love when someone's thing is like a niche kind of guy, not
Yeah, I
guy,
think
but
it's
thing.
cool. I don't understand it for Tron. I can't imagine being
Yeah,
like Tron is the thing. Maybe like if you were there for when the original one came out, because
mm,
that was like so cutting edge. Like the way that they
yeah, yeah.
made the visuals for the grid in the
Yeah.
original Tron is like insane. It was like
Yeah.
they had to like hand color the like each frame that they're in
Yeah.
the grid.
If I was around, what was it, 1982 it came out, around
82,
then?
yeah.
I would be a Tron guy probably. If I was
Yeah.
if I was a kid growing up then, I'd probably be a Tron guy now.
Like I'd
But
get it.
the like Tron as like a franchise, like a Disney IP, fascinates me because it's like you have Tron and
Flop
then like
after
30
flop.
years later, Tron Legacy, which doesn't do very well.
Well,
And
it
then
actually it made like $400 something million.
oh really? I thought
Yeah.
did it have a
It
crazy budget? It made money?
had like $100 something million budget. It was the
Oh,
largest
cool.
budget ever given to a director on their first film.
Oh
Because it
wow.
was Kaczynski's first film and he had like $100+ million budget.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
like it made like some money back.
Yeah. That's
They
sick. I
wanted to make
thought it
a
was a
sequel
flop for
to it.
some reason. They should
Like they
have. Yeah,
said, like they were like,
it made money.
yeah, Kaczynski was on board to make a sequel.
It wasn't
Hedlund
like
and
a
Wildman
huge
come back.
hit, but like
No, but it made enough money to where like you can make a sequel. But Joseph
yeah.
Kaczynski has said that. Well, actually, Garrett Hedlund first said that the reason that a sequel never came out is because Tomorrowland flopped for Disney.
Oh,
So
that
they're
did
like Disney
reshuffle
was
a
out
lot.
on like that stuff, and also they had just recently acquired Marvel and Star Wars. So Kaczynski was
Yeah,
like, the reason it didn't really go forward is because they just kind of focus on that, especially after Tomorrowland flopped.
that makes sense. That definitely makes
So
sense. I like that Tomorrowland movie.
I've never
But
seen it. Part
yeah,
of the
and then
problem.
like a couple years ago they made a Tron ride at Magic Kingdom at Disney
Yeah.
World, which is also fascinating because like it's not an IP that's really, like I guess the movie was in the works at the time, so they were probably hoping that that would like coincide, whatever. But like, are they gonna do more Tron stuff? Like, is this ride just gonna kind of be there for a while? And
It
it's like,
seems like they do maybe, at least they were planning on doing
uh,
more Tron
yeah,
movies. I don't know now if they will, because Jared Leto is like not a guy
yeah,
you want leading your franchise,
definitely.
but
I think Tron could make a good. I mean, they did like an animated show, but I think Tron could make like a good either series or like straight up game. Like, I feel like that could be an interesting way to do
yeah,
it if they
I
want to
just
continue this
don't
like
know if
world
Tron is
outside.
interesting enough for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like the actual story of Tron is either
Not
boring or
revolutionary.
makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Like I tried
But it
explaining
looks
Tron
so
the other
cool.
day. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, but the discs are so cool and the bikes are so cool.
Yeah,
It's all so
but
cool.
that's why the GTA 5 game mode where you just do the Tron
That's
bikes
what I
is
was thinking.
awesome.
It's exactly what I was
I
thinking when I
literally
said a
driving
game.
home from Aries, I was like, I should play the GTA 5 mode. So I'm gonna have to fire that up today. Um, yeah. What else did I watch? That might be it. Oh no, and then I also watched the original Suspiria from 1977.
Ooh, I've never seen it.
It was It's interesting because it like has like the first like 20 minutes of it are awesome, and the last
Mm,
like 20 minutes of it are awesome, and like the whole thing is like gorgeous. Like the colors are like amazing. It's like super bright and vibrant, and the score is like phenomenal.
mm,
But a lot of the middle chunk I really was not feeling. I was like, all
that's
right, this
fair.
is kind of boring. Let's get it moving. But
It's fair.
it was all right.
From
Give it three
from what
stars.
I've nice. From what I've heard, it seems like one of the rare examples of people preferring like the American remake.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the Luca Guadagnino version of it.
Yeah, I want to watch
So,
that. That's been on my list for years now.
so yeah, that's all my watches, I believe, for the
Hell yeah.
week.
Nice. Should we move on to the news?
Yeah, after like an hour.
Got some fun stuff here. Um Pikmin short film. Have you watched it?
I saw it, and
Close to you?
I saw it before it was like Pikmin,
Oh yeah,
and
when it
people
was
were
like
like,
what's
"What
going
could this
on?
mean? A
Yeah.
bunch of objects are moving around on their own."
And they're playing the Pikmin theme at multiple points throughout the video.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm not a Pikmin guy. I've never played a
Yeah,
Pikmin
fair,
game, so
fair. I just think this is like one of Nintendo Pictures' like first kind of short films they've done. They acquired the studio and turned it into Nintendo Pictures a couple of years back, and I think it's fun that they're doing this kind of stuff. They just randomly dropped this on like their Nintendo Today app and Twitter and stuff, and originally without the Pikmin, which was really kind of just an interesting thing they're doing. Those guys over there,
yeah.
they're always just doing something random. But yeah, I'm hoping that this is like they do Pikmin shorts before their movies or something fun like that. We could see that with like Mario Galaxy
That'd be
next
fun,
year.
yeah.
Or just do a Pikmin movie because I think a Pikmin
I was
movie
gonna
could
say this
work
might be
better.
big for your Smash Bros movie.
I know,
Now
man.
they've
It's
got Pikmin.
happening. I'm telling you, it's so
It definitely will
happening.
happen.
It's gotta happen, and I can't wait for it. I got a giant Smash mural art thing at Comic Con, and I was gonna see if I could grab it to show, but I don't know where it went. I have to frame it anyway. Anyway, well, we could speed through some of these. We
Yeah.
got the first trailer for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the Dunk and Egg Game of Thrones spinoff.
Yeah. I think it sneakily got delayed also from like the
It,
end of this year to January of next year.
I think it did, and it's not the only thing we're going to talk about that got sneakily delayed. But
Hmm.
I'm not a Game of Thrones guy. I've watched the first like couple seasons a few times, but never really gotten further. Watched House of the Dragon season 1, never really cared for season 2. But for the last like 3 or 4 years, I've been so excited for the Dunk and Egg show, just from the little I know. So I think I'm gonna be the only guy that's only thing is the Dunk and Egg show with none of the other Game of Thrones stuff. But I've genuinely been really excited for this since it was announced, and I saw like the short stories, and I'm really really excited for this. I think it looks really cool, and it's weird because my big complaint about Game of Thrones is not enough magic or dragons, and this is the one Game of Thrones thing with no magic or dragons, but it's also the one I'm most excited for. But yeah, I think it looks really good. The trailer looks really fun.
Yeah, it looks like a fun time. And these are like only 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, and I
So
think
it's
6 episodes.
yeah, it's either 6 or 8 and it seems like it's just like a fun time. Just
Yeah,
hanging out
definitely.
with two of my absolute boys.
Hell yeah, just chilling with two boys. And I think it's based on like a very short story. Like there's a couple of them, so they're hoping to do more than one season. But like it's a brisk kind of world
Yeah.
that not world, but a brisk show. Ideally,
Yeah, I'm not super deep on the Game of Thrones lore, but like I think
same.
I've read a couple chapters of the first like actual like book and that's
Mm,
it. I haven't read any
yeah.
spin-offs or anything, but we'll see. House of the Dragon also just wrapped filming, so that should come out next
Oh,
summer.
nice.
So
Did you
next
watch
summer is going to be
season
nuts.
2?
I did. It was not as good as season 1, but
Yeah,
I liked it enough to watch the next season.
I should give it a go.
It just felt
I
like it
liked
was
season
setting
1 a
up.
lot.
I think wait till season 3 is like about to come out cuz it leaves
Mm,
you in like a spot where you're like, okay, like now what? Cuz the whole thing is like building and they're like, "Oh, war is coming. War is coming." War does not come in that season though.
mm.
So
Oh yeah.
it's like every episode, like the last 3 episodes it ended and you were like, "Oh, dude, shit's going to kick off next episode." All right, maybe next week it'll kick off. It's the finale. They saved it for the finale. It's really gonna kick off. All
The
right,
classic
next
Disney
season,
Plus
I
show.
guess. Yeah. So, but I liked it enough. But I think season 1 was so much clear because
I really liked season 1.
they had Millie Alcock and Emily Carey as the
Mm.
young versions of Rhaenyra and Alicent, and that was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I
And
think I generally
Patty
liked the
Constantine.
show more when it was the younger versions. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I guess
but
because it's a little more fun.
yeah, I'm in it enough though to see it. But I'm excited for
Fair.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. What I'm not excited for is the Minecraft movie 2, which
This?
got
How are you
announced.
not excited? Are you really not excited?
Yes, I'm really not excited.
I am so excited. I can't
You
even
know that
lie.
they're gonna try and do Chicken Jockey again, and it's not gonna
Oh,
work.
100%. No doubt about it. But like I mean I don't think the Minecraft movie is good, but I enjoyed that whole era. Like I liked the trailers. I liked seeing all the bits, and I had a fun enough time watching the movie. And I'm excited for this. My most viewed video ever is of the Minecraft movie. My top two are both Minecraft movie related. So
Dang.
now I'm tied to this stupid franchise.
I'm excited to see who they
I
cast as Alex. It'll be like
Me too.
some Oscar nominated. It'll be Emma Stone or something.
That would be incredible. Kate McKinnon has been the big one, the big. I think because the rumor was she is cast for this movie, and some people still say it was her at the end, but I think they would have shown her. So I don't know what's going on there.
I
Maybe
gotta
Amy
say,
Adams post Star Wars.
Kate McKinnon does not have a track record of working for me.
Barbie.
She's all right in Barbie, but I don't know. Like everything. I mean, like I'm thinking of like the Roses from this year. Didn't work for me at all.
Oh, I liked her in the Roses. I remember that
Didn't
talk.
work for me at all in the Roses. I just think it's not. I don't know. Not the
She's
stuff I
Yeah,
find funny. I guess.
it's fair. She's got a very specific kind of thing that she
Yeah,
does.
I will say she's really funny in the alien abduction SNL sketch. That's a
Oh, that's
classic one.
true. That's
Classic
true.
one.
That's her best, maybe her best work.
It might be. Might be.
But yeah, Minecraft movie 2 is coming out July 2027, only like what, a week after Man of Tomorrow? To a week or two after. Really weird considering they're both Warner Brothers movies. So I'm guessing
Yeah.
one of them is going to get pushed. Ideally, this also comes out on the same day as the Simpsons movie too.
Ooh.
It's so
What a
weird that
horrible double feature.
they dropped this news just so randomly. Like it's been
Yeah.
so long since the first one. I've been eagerly anticipating the announcement, and it took forever, man. It's so
Oh.
bizarre. So bizarre.
Well, they got to work out the deal to get Jack Black in the Smash Bros. Movie. That's what was taking so long.
That is actually so true. You're spitting. You are spitting. Let's see. On to some of the Comic-Con news. We got well, I guess Night of the Seven Kingdoms was, but I didn't go to that one, unfortunately. We got the Invincible season 4 little teaser. And you watched Invincible season 3, right? Why do I always forget that you watched Invincible? I do this all the time.
I was late to Invincible season 2.
Yeah, I think we talked about it on this show.
Yeah, I think
last season. The big news here, they brought Lee Pace out. He's playing Thrag, who's like the Viltrumite kind of head honcho guy. And it's gonna be he did like a little monologue before they introduced him. They were like, "Oh, who's gonna voice Thrag?" And then he was like behind the stage and he did a little bit. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. What if he had a voice crack though during it? Like, would they have fired him on the spot? Awesome. You think?
I hope so.
He's like, I've come to conquer.
I think of the one guy who, when I think of Lee Pace, like the first thing I think of is bodies. Like that might be the first thing I saw him in.
I don't know why. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, Lee Pace of bodies.
Yeah, that's the first thing I think of.
But he's
Lord of the Rings.
Ronan in Guardians of
the
Galaxy. He is
Ronan too, yeah.
I just always forget. It's like, doesn't feel like him.
Yeah, I always just go bodies. Lee Pace of bodies fam. When he was getting thrown out for Batman, I was like, they want the bodies guy to be Batman. I love that movie though. So what?
Lee Pace is Batman?
People really want it.
You could convince me.
I don't hate it. It's gonna be.
I like him as Aquaman.
He'd be fun as Aquaman.
Come on, man. I can't do this.
Henry Cavill Batman.
I need them to just cast anyone else so we can drop it forever.
Oh my God, James Gunn just tweeted Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get through.
You jokester.
No, but
I knew you were lying because he wouldn't tweet it. He would have threaded it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is a good point. You got me.
And I know you're not scrolling threads.
I'm not scrolling. Damn it. I have thread notifications on. Damn. You got me. Let's see what else. There wasn't a lot at the Invincible stuff that we don't already know. They renewed for season 5 and 6, I think they said. So Invincible forever, all the time. Good stuff. And then there was the Blumhouse panel.
This is the
This one
biggest
was
news of
pretty
the
cool.
week.
It's up there. It is. We got to see a couple scenes from the Black Phone 2. Really excited for that movie coming out this week. They brought out the cast. That was pretty cool. But I really think this is going to be like a banger. It really does look good. I love the way they just went full Freddy Krueger with it. Because how else do you really do a Black Phone? Oh well, you haven't seen Black Phone, so never mind.
I haven't seen it.
But
I'm gonna try and see it before 2 comes out, though.
nice.
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna screen the whole movie for a second. They kind of teased it and I'm always like, this is the one. Like last year, I was like, they're gonna show all of Venom: The Last Dance. This is or Kraven the Hunter. Like I'm always like, they're gonna do it because they did it one time with Ghostbusters 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, they're doing it. Do I want to even sit in that chair for 2 hours and watch the movie like that? I don't know.
Now
But
imagine you have to sit there for 2 hours and watch Kraven the Hunter.
Oh yeah, which I still haven't seen, so I can't even imagine watching it in any other environment. Yeah, but Black Phone 2 looks awesome. I love the way it looks. The grainy look when they're doing like the dream stuff is really cool. But anyway, the big stuff. Am I wearing? I've got my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 shirt on.
Wow.
They handed out.
They handed that out?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, honestly.
So they brought out like some of the cast, Matthew Lillard and Elizabeth Lail, and they announced that they were going to announce new voice actors, and they showed a video of Matt Pat announcing that he's the voice of Toy Bonnie in the movie, and that the reaction was incredible. I mean, people were losing their mind. And then the director Emma Tammy, I think her name is Emma Tammy or Tammin, she was like, and that's not the only voice actor announcement we have. And like people in the back started screaming like Markiplier, like people were like getting really hyped that it was like Markiplier, and I can't even, it was in such an incredible moment. So she says that people are screaming, screen goes black, and then it's just like a picture of Megan Fox on the screen and silence and confusion. Like there wasn't really cheers, it was just like, what? And then one of the hosts was like, Megan Fox, like trying to hype everybody up, and everyone was just so confused. It was incredible. The reaction was so funny. You know how? Oh my god, it was so funny. I truly thought it was a bit. Like I thought it was a joke, and they were gonna like show somebody else because it's just like a regular picture of Megan Fox. Like it doesn't even have Five Nights at Freddy's in the corner or anything. It was just like an old picture of her, so it seemed like a bit. But yeah, Megan Fox is Toy Chica in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, they should have started with that. And then had Matt Pat be the second announcement.
They probably were like, Megan Fox is obviously a bigger star than Matt Pat.
Right.
We'll use her as the big announcement.
Yeah, because the guys planning it are like 60 years old and they've never seen a Game Theory video.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know what that is.
So that was incredible. She played Natara in Mortal Kombat 1, and it was truly one of the worst performances I've ever heard in my life. So I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, I don't think Toy Chica really.
I'm not familiar with the Five Nights at Freddy's lore at all. Like, I don't know what the hell the Bite of 87 is.
Waiting in line for this panel, there was like a teenager.
I'm sure.
It's already, this battle was late at night, so it's like 8 o'clock in line for like a full hour waiting, and there was like a, I guess, 16-year-old behind me rizzing up like another 15-year-old. They were behind me talking, and he, for the entire like hour and a half, 2 hours we're in line, he's going through every bit of Five Nights at Freddy's lore. It was genuinely impressive. At the end, someone in front of me in line turned around and was like, that was awesome, and tapped him up. Everyone was just listening, I guess. But he went through piece by piece, no phone, no notes, nothing. And it was genuinely impressive. But yeah, I know everything now, so.
But like, so do like I'm totally unfamiliar with Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Toy Freddy, I assume. Do they like talk? I don't think that they talked.
I think the toy versions talk. And because they're different. These are different ones than the last movie. And I think they like, I don't know if they like talk or if they have like voice lines, like they're toys, like they're like snake in my boot kind of vibe. But I'm guessing they do talk. But
it's gonna be wild to hear Toy Bonnie say that's just a theory.
It's such a funny bit.
Didn't he? Wasn't he already? was in the
He
first
was
one.
in the first one as like a waiter, and he said
Breakfast
they
is
say
the most
breakfast
important meal of the day. But that's just a theory. Oh, the thing! He said the thing.
Hey man, I gotta applaud whoever's making the decisions over there. They know what they're doing with their fan base at the Five Nights at
Oh yeah,
Freddy's. They
dude.
really
This
they
thing
get
is
it.
going to print money. The first movie made ridiculous money, and it was available day one on
Yep.
Peacock.
Yeah. And Matthew Lillard was like, this movie, if it does well, we're doing the third for sure. And if it does well, it's gonna print money.
Yeah,
A
when
December
well, buddy.
release. I can't believe they didn't get it out for Halloween though.
Yeah, pretty whack.
I guess they don't need the
October is
boost.
pretty
Well,
crammed though, and they got
it
Black Phone
is, and
too.
they got they probably Black Phone 2 needs the Halloween boost more than FNAF. I guess they get the holiday release.
Yeah, FNAF is too big to fail. It doesn't matter when you put it
It
out.
really is. It really is. But yeah, movie generally, they actually didn't show any like clips of the movie or anything. Just the Megan Fox and Matt Pat.
They haven't filmed it yet.
They're just starting now. Oh, they also brought out Toy Freddy and Toy Bonnie. They did a little walk around the
Wow.
room.
What do
So
they
that was
look like?
exciting.
Just like smaller versions?
No, they're
They're full sized?
yeah, they're full
I
size.
assumed that the toy versions were like tiny little versions.
No, they just look like toys. They're like cleaner. They're more cartoony. I don't know how to even describe it. They're cleaner. They look rubbery kind of.
Oh, what the hell? That's it? Oh, as
Yeah.
a toy animatronic, Toy Bonnie is implemented with an advanced mobility and facial recognition system, supposedly walking freely during the day. He is linked to a criminal database in order to protect children from a possible predator a mile away. What? What the hell is this? What is this franchise, man?
I don't know what they're
Oh my
cooking.
God.
It's incredible though. It's huge. I don't. Hey, respect,
Dude. This really is like so. It like just hit at like the perfect time for like internet fandom to like
Yeah,
explode.
yeah. It really is truly something else. It's
What is the
wild.
gender of Toy Bonnie? Male. Good to know.
Yeah, I thought Bonnie was a girl. Apparently, Foxy is trans. I learned that from the kid behind me in line. He said,
all right, man.
He said
There's
Foxy
what is okay? All right. So there's Bonnie, Toy Bonnie, and now I'm seeing Withered Bonnie and Spring Bonnie.
There's a bunch of different like variants of each of them.
This is ridiculous. And what the hell is Golden Freddy?
Golden Freddy was in the first movie.
That was Matthew Lillard, right?
No, he's Springtrap. He's William Afton,
Sure.
and then he gets Springtrapped in the yellow bunny suit. Golden Freddy
Right.
appeared to the little girl at her house and was like, "Come with me."
Oh, right.
And they got in an Uber
course.
together.
Of course.
Of course.
And then Mangle wasn't in the first one, right?
Mangle was not, and Mangle's my fave, and Mangle's in the new one, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, apparently their name is The Mangle. That's interesting.
Oh, that is interesting. And
a broken animatronic. There's later scrapped due to malfunctions. And the bite of 87. What does that mean?
You don't know the bite of 87? That's what started it
No.
all. That's when the animatronic bit the kid at the original.
That's all? That's all it was?
Yeah, and then that's when they started being like evil. There's a great 11-hour lore video I'll send.
I will not be watching that. I will not be watching that.
All right, should we move on from Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, I guess so.
I am quite excited to talk about that movie though when that time comes. I think that'll be a really fun one.
I'm gonna learn a lot, I bet.
Yeah. I'll try and get in contact with that kid in line. I'll see if he could join us. That would
First
actually
ever
be
aluminum
fun.
screen correspondent.
Yeah. Get like a Five Nights at Freddy's super fan, and we could like ask them questions about it.
Yeah,
that might be a fun bit. Get HZ Joe. Maybe I could see if HZ Joe will join for a week. Just
Ring
for
him
Five
up.
Nights at Freddy's. All right.
The internet's going crazy.
Onto the Marvel panel. Probably the best one, I'd say, my favorite at least. It was actually pretty big. I wasn't expecting them to do as much as they did. It was just Marvel TV and animation. So they brought out Brad Winderbaum, I hope I Wunderbaum. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's like the Kevin Feige of the TV side of things. They
Ooh,
talked about a lot. We
TV
got
Feige.
so yeah. We'll start with Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I think this was the first thing they talked about. Comes out fall of next year. I was hoping it would be sooner, but I mean it's
Mm.
yearly, so I can't complain too much. They showed a little trailer. The animation style, you're gonna love this, is pretty much the same.
Ooh,
Um,
great. So I won't be watching this.
they Gwen Stacy is in this season, which we did already know. They didn't show off the Spider Gwen fit, but we do know she will be Spider Gwen in this season.
Mm.
Um, yeah, they show off the symbiote. They're doing Oscorp. He Norman Osborn is trying to be good again. Spoiler alert for you who's never gonna watch it. He's like
Dang.
he's like, come on, Spider Man, we can work together again and do good. And I got a symbiote now. And
Mm.
Peter sees the symbiote and it tries to get to him. And I think they're doing Eddie Brock specifically because Brad, my boy, we're on a first name basis now because I don't want to say
Okay.
his last name again. Brad said that like Venom fans are in luck or something. So I think he's specifically talking
Mm.
about Eddie Brock. I don't know. Maybe he's just saying like Spider Man with the black symbiote suit on, but I don't know. Doc
Or
Ock is
maybe
also
Tom
back.
Hardy's going to be back.
That
And
would
he
rock,
meant the
actually.
Venom film
This
franchise
whole
fans
thing
will
has
be
been taken.
happy.
This whole thing's been taking place in that universe.
Yeah.
Doc Ock is back. He broke out of prison. He's got cool
Oh
new
no.
arms. It seems like he's like the main villain of the season. And Daredevil's also back in this, but he's got the red suit now. He had the black suit in the first season, as you know, of course.
Of
And
course.
Finesse was there
Iconic scene.
stopping Spider Man, who, of course, was one of Spider Man's classmates in season one. But then
And
it
you
was
said
revealed
FNAF was there?
Finesse, of course,
Oh, okay.
daughter
Okay.
of Taskmaster, of course.
Right, right,
And
right.
then it was revealed at the end, of course, that she was really undercover working with Daredevil. So now her and Daredevil
Oh.
stopped Spider Man on a rooftop, and they were like, long time no see. Of course, as we all know.
Yes.
And yeah, so that's coming out fall 2026. I'm really excited about that. What was funny about this that I think kind of I think Charlie Cox had a moment. So
Uh-oh.
after this, they did Daredevil. Well, they did X-Men, but we'll do that after because I want to talk about this for a second. But they did Daredevil Born Again season 2. They showed a little teaser, and Charlie Cox came out with Kristen Ritter. But the host Brandon Davis was like, "We just saw you a little bit in the Spider-Man trailer too," and Charlie Cox looked like he was like, "What?" Like he got really confused. It seemed, and I
Yeah.
think he was thinking that it was about Spider-Man: Brand New Day, which he might have just been filming recently, and knew that that wasn't
Mm.
supposed to get out, and that's why he reacted that way.
Or
That's
maybe
my
he
theory.
was like, "What the hell is that?" I remember recording voice lines, but I didn't think they were
Yeah,
going to use it. I didn't know
that's
that was a real
probably
show.
That's probably also it a bit because he might have just done it when he did season one. And like Elizabeth Olsen was asked about Marvel Zombies, and she was like, "What are you talking about? Like I did that in like 2019." So that could
Yeah.
be a bit, but I'll send you the video. I'll send you a clip later because
All right.
I do think that's what it was. And there was a rumor that he just got like his Daredevil hair back or whatever. I do think he might be showing up in Brand New Day, and
Hmm.
I really think that's what happened there for a second.
Is he going to be a really good lawyer again?
Oh man, he could be a really good lawyer. He's always a really good lawyer.
Yeah. Maybe we're following the case of Happy Hogan. That's the whole movie.
Oh yeah, that's the whole bit. They should do a
Yeah.
happy spin-off. But
Yeah.
get on that. What are we waiting for? But yeah, they showed the Born Again season 2 trailer. Jessica Jones is back. Everyone went crazy. That was really cool. Um there wasn't a ton like in the trailer. Matthew Lillard is in season 2. We don't know exactly who he's playing, but it seems like he's like police chief or something maybe. There were clips
Police
of
Chief William
Wilson.
Afton.
Of course, exactly. See, you know your FNAF
It's all in the
stuff.
same
This guy gets
universe.
it. There was some great clips of Fisk boxing for like a charity event. He was just full on like boxing some random guy, so that's a bit of fun.
Hmm.
Foggy was there for a second. I think it's like a flashback thing, but I do still stand by the fact that he is alive. I I'm standing by it.
But he got
And
murdered.
yeah, but he's in witness protection. He was
But his
revived in
heart
the
stopped.
ambulance. Yeah, but he was revived in the ambulance.
Well, then why is he being such a pouty baby about it in the first
He's
season?
in witness protection.
Mm,
Matt Murdock thinks he's dead.
wow. All right.
It's coming. It's coming.
Okay. We'll
It's
see.
happening. It's
We'll see.
And yeah, I think that's about it for Daredevil. Comes out March of next year. They kind of tease more Defenders, so I think maybe we see a couple. I think we see Luke
Luke
Cage. I really
Cage.
do. I think we gotta. And yeah, it's cool.
No
They talked
Iron
a lot
Fist.
about how I think we see Iron Fist eventually. I hope. I want to
Mm,
see it. I do. I really do. I don't think it was his fault, and he was good in Luke Cage season 2 or whatever. But I forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it's cool that like Kingpin is like the guy now. He's got all the power, and like Matt Murdock's on the run, and he's they have like missing posters up. I think that's fun. Do a
mm.
little swap. Oh, and Bullseye's there. He's eating a milkshake in a diner, and he's smiling.
Let's
That was
go. Bullseye's the
uh,
goat.
love Bullseye.
Yep.
Okay, and then we got the trailer for X-Men '97 season 2. Just speeding through these. Comes out next summer. Very exciting. Season 3 also confirmed. Very exciting.
Oh.
And the 4 and 5 are in the works, it seems, in discussion or whatever. Uh, this trailer they just showed, it was so much so quick. I don't remember a lot, gotta be honest, but it was good. It was very good. It looked really pretty. I'm a big fan of the show. Happy to see it back. The basic. Did you see season 1?
2 or 3 episodes of it.
Should I spoil what happens? What
Yeah,
sets
that's
up
fine.
season 2? Okay. So at the end of season 1, the X-Men are like all sent throughout time. So like Jean Grey and
Whoa.
Cyclops are in the distant future. Rogue and I don't know who else. Rogue, maybe Magneto are in the past. Wolverine and
Mm.
Morph are in the present, but Wolverine's like kind of feral again. So it's the basic idea is Bishop. I think it was Bishop was like, we got to get the X-Men back to the 90s. Funny line. So that's the basic idea is that they're scattered throughout time. I think this was going to be a Kang thing. I think this was connected to Kang Dynasty is my crazy theory. But
Mm.
they reshuffled and it's Apocalypse now. He's like the main villain. He looks really cool. Um, but we did see like Polaris, who is the sister of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, Magneto's other kid, is going to be in this season, which is pretty cool. The X Factor were there. Some new outfits. Cyclops and Jean Grey have like the varsity jacket X-Men costumes that everyone hates, so that's fun. Jean Grey's doing Wolverine claws with her powers. That was pretty cool. Um, Emma Frost was there for a second. Yeah, it was just a lot really quickly, so I don't have too much
Yeah.
to touch on specifically, but I'm really excited. It looks awesome. I love that first season. You should finish it. It's really
I
good.
know. I was just gonna
It's
say
like
I gotta finish it before the second season comes
hell
out.
yeah. It's quite possibly the best thing Marvel's ever done. Like not
Really?
even MCU, just Marvel
Better
period.
than
Like I
Quantumania? I doubt it.
oh well, you had to bring up the best one.
I am not a dick. I almost cried just saying that just now.
Because it's so
Gets
emotional
me
the
every
scene.
time. Yeah. No, it's so bad. I just got so angry all over again.
I think some of the Modoc stuff is good in that movie. Not that part. I like
Mm.
basically the only part I like is the idea of Yellow Jacket becoming Modoc.
Yeah.
Everything else with it is I don't think it looks that bad also.
Yeah, like it definitely looks weird, but I think it's just
Yeah.
going to be because it's a giant head.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. I guess they could stylize it a little more, but whatever.
Oh well.
Uh okay. You want to do Wonder Man so you can finally also talk, or do you want to do Vision Quest and then do Wonder Man for the end?
We could do Wonder Man because Vision Quest I just recently got excited about.
Okay, cool. So
So
Wonder Man
Wonder
trailer.
Man, yeah, it looks all right. Like I'm in. I like Yahya Abdul Mateen, right?
Yes. The second,
I like him.
maybe?
What? The second?
Is he the second?
He might be. Well, he's
I
number
don't know.
one in our
Sorry,
hearts
continue.
either way. And he's Wonder Man.
He-
I was like excited about Wonder Man just to begin with. Everyone's favorite character is coming back, Trevor Slattery.
That is pretty exciting.
I do kind of like that guy. I think he is kind of funny. I think Iron Man 3 everyone hates because they tricked you and everyone's mad that they got tricked. Well,
Yeah.
too bad. It was a good trick.
It was, and I think he's fun in Shang-Chi. And I like the line
Yeah.
in the trailer where they're like, "I'm pretty sure he's a terrorist."
Yeah, but I was like excited about it. The whole AI art fiasco is kind of dampened that a bit. So I'm
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah, we were talking a little before the show, the lunchbox, some of the props. It looks like AI. The rumor going around now is that they were done by an artist, but like put an AI filter over it. That comes from a
Which
someone
makes
at the
no
Marvel
sense.
booth at Comic-Con. And the like I said to Brandon last year at the Creature Commandos DC booth, they said all the Creature Commandos were going to be in live action in the Superman movie, and in Batman was going to
Well,
be in there too. So I think they
well,
just kind of hear things.
one of the Creature Commandos was in the live action Superman.
Oh, Rick Flag.
Yeah, everyone's favorite DCU character, Rick Flag Sr.
I guess that's you're not wrong,
So,
to be fair, but yeah, I
like,
don't know how
technically
much
the same character.
like I don't know how the booths work. They're all different. Some are like NYCC people, some are like volunteers, whatever. But I wouldn't 100% trust whatever they said. Totally possible, but like it does look like AI for sure. But
Yeah,
when you put it through like the AI image detector, it says that it's not. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. But I'm just like, after the Secret Invasion AI intro nonsense, I'm just like, it would not shock me if they're doing
Yeah,
that for like prop stuff,
absolutely.
which is kind of really sad, especially because like they're a comic company. Like you have a million artists on speed dial
Yeah,
that can like
yeah,
whip something up like that in like a day that like you already are paying.
yeah. Exactly.
It's ridiculous. And then if it's true that they had somebody design it and then put an AI filter on it, that's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Like adding an AI filter after you've already commissioned the artwork, it just makes no sense.
yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. I'm still probably gonna watch the
Mhm.
show and be like, yeah, it's fine, and then forget
Yeah,
about
it
it.
seems interesting. It's like they're going all in on like superhero fatigue, and that's like the bit, which I think is pretty fun. Uh, and the basic idea is it's Wonder Man is like an old 80s Star Trek esque movie that's getting rebooted in present day MCU, and it's this guy Simon Williams is like up for the role. The Netanyahu from Superman is directing the movie, and he's trying to get a guy. I think it's gonna be like, oh, the director's gonna like put him in the situation that Wonder Man goes through to get him the fit for the role, and he's gonna end up getting superpowers, and like that's gonna be the bit because
Mm,
from the trailer you wouldn't really know this is like a super a superhero project at all, which is
yeah,
fun. Um,
I do we see this? I think that this is where we're going to see Mahershala Ali in the MCU for the first time. He's going to be like taking a meeting with someone trying to get Blade made,
that would be funny.
and it's
That would
just
be a
not going to happen.
really that would be a really funny bit. That would rock.
They should do that, but they won't because then
They
they'd have
will.
to make fun of themselves for not being able to
Yeah,
make a Blade movie.
yeah. That would
Also,
be
it
really
probably
funny
would be
though.
pretty tough to pitch Mahershala Ali that. We're
Yeah.
not going to give you a Blade movie, but you can be in this other person's show talking about how you can't get a Blade movie made.
One day. One day. Maybe. I
Nah,
hope.
it's over.
It might
I
be
will say
over.
it's weird.
But
Are they dropping all episodes at once for
so
this?
I don't know. I think that's a big confusion. The end of the trailer says like 8 episodes, January 29th or whatever. I don't think there's mixed things going around pretty much. No, there hasn't been an
Okay.
official word either way. I think people misinterpreted what the trailer said at the end to all 8 episodes, but it might be a binge because it's under the Marvel Spotlight thing, which Echo was under. And
Mm,
also, if it did 8 episodes through, it would be with Daredevil, like it would coincide with that, which I can't imagine they want. But it
Right.
could be like 3 episodes and then 5. So I don't know. I really don't. But the current rumor
Okay.
is binge, but I don't. There's no source for that. It's just from the end of the trailer. So I think you can interpret that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's not binge,
It's
man.
whack if they do it binge though.
It would
That would
suck. It would
be.
be brutal.
I saw someone say that it was the last 3 projects that were like helmed by like people of color. They did just drop this binge.
Yeah.
You had
Or
Ironheart.
Ironheart was like basically binge. It was like 2 weeks.
Right.
Close
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Echo was binge. But again, that's the Marvel Spotlight stuff, which who cares? What does that even mean?
Well, it does. Marvel Spotlight means that it's like self-contained. Like you don't. They. That's what they said. They're like you don't need to watch
Yeah.
anything before, and you like. So basically, Wonder Man's not showing up in the future. Basically,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's not going to be in Doomsday. You don't got to worry about him.
But like, yeah, I don't know if
Because
he'll ever be in anything again, but
yeah,
I would like him to be. I think he's, I don't know if about Doomsday or Secret Wars just because of the timing of everything. Well,
yeah.
I think he was supposed to be in Kang Dynasty. I think we know that. He was
Mm.
going to be a big role in that. I think either the writer said that at some point. I forget what it was, but he was supposed to be there. And he does like have ties to a lot of characters that are coming, having big moments now. I mean, Wanda, Vision, like he's connected to those characters. The Grim Reaper is supposedly going to be introduced in the show, which is fun. So it's going to be
Cool.
like a fun, and that's not like Death like Agatha. That's like a supervillain. That's like Wonder Man's arch nemesis kind of vibe.
Mm.
But it's going to
Okay.
be fun to like have a really grounded show about a guy trying to get a role, and then the Grim Reaper shows up and he gets superpowers.
Yeah. Interesting. All right.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
I'll watch it.
me too. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I love everything so far, but I'm
Yeah.
interested for sure. Binge model would kill like half of my excitement, honestly, but I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's good. I really am. We got
Uh,
we got no superhero stuff until this comes out at the end of January.
yeah. And our
Well,
last bit of superhero news for the
finally,
week.
yes.
Vision Quest. All the AIs in their
Yeah.
human form.
Yes, this was the first time it's been officially announced, which is crazy. This was like the
Right.
official announcement. It's been, it's finished filming, it's done all that, but it looks really awesome. They describe it specifically as the end to the trilogy started by WandaVision, which is pretty cool. Paul Bettany said it takes place a year after WandaVision. I think he's wrong, respectfully. I don't think that is. I think he was like misquoted more than anything. I think,
Mm.
but whatever. Yeah, it looks awesome. So it's very surreal, like WandaVision. It's like this big mansion. It's mostly taking place in Vision's head, it seems, for a lot of it, as he's
Mm.
like he has all of the memories from Vision from the end of WandaVision, but he doesn't have any
Oh,
connection to
right,
them.
because
They're
there's
not
white
his.
vision now.
Yeah, they're not his memories. He doesn't have like he might not have the ability to feel them. He just can't relate to them. Ultron has an incredible line in the trailer of "You're a ghost haunting your own footsteps" or something like that. That guy
Mm.
drops absolute bars every time he pops up. That's so sick. And yeah, Ultron's here, which is super exciting. It's James Spader. He shows up as Ultron for a second, and then it like flashes into him as a human. All the AIs are human in his head
Mm.
because it's like not real. So like Edith is the girl from Schitt's Creek. I can't remember her name, but I really like her. Dummy is even there. The arm from the first Iron Man. Friday is there. It's cool. You got to be hyped that Edith is back. Your favorite plot device in any movie ever. I
Um,
think you said.
no, I don't think I've ever said that. I think that you're slandering me.
That's not what I heard.
What I am excited about that's been confirmed to be in the show is Tommy, aka Speed.
Yes,
I
finally.
think I'm the only person left that's like excited for MCU's Young Avengers. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. The
there's a lot of
last
us here on the
stand.
island.
I was really excited 5 years ago.
Yeah, me too. That's when I read the books and I was like, it's coming soon. They
Yeah,
got
me
Kate
too.
Bishop. They got, WandaVision. It's happening.
Yeah, it really seemed like it.
The kids are coming. Haley Steinfeld's going to be 40 by the time it comes out.
She's gonna be older. She's already older than Scarlett Johansson was in the first Avengers.
Yeah. But she's already like so like visibly not a young Avenger that in the
Yeah,
Marvel's end credit, not end credit scene, but the ending scene where she gets recruited by Miss Marvel. She's like Well, I'm not young. I'm like 20 something. I'm 23.
Which is the main reason I think they're going with the Champions name instead of Young Avengers.
So disappointing, man. And I know that it's going to be like a Disney Plus series. Suck, and I'm going to hate it.
I hope it's a movie.
But
it deserves a movie, man.
This will be the first time that I like know what it feels like to like be a like something from the comics and be let down by it being made.
That is
This is
awesome,
awesome.
actually. I'm excited
This
for
is a
all that.
unique experience. I haven't had this before.
That does rock a lot, actually.
But I'm like, now there's Doom. Like they can so easily do the Children's Crusade, bring
I
Wanda
know,
back.
and Wanda's
Like just make
missing,
that a
like,
movie.
yeah,
Make that a
it's
movie, man. Wanda's missing. Oh, Doom saved her or whatever. Who cares? Don't think about it. Doom
it's set
saved
up.
her, and now she's mind controlled and is like his wife or whatever.
Yeah, and
And
he's
they
trying to
gotta
like
save
use
her.
her power. It's really perfectly set up. Accidentally, it's accidentally been set up
Yeah.
perfectly.
Now imagine a trailer that drops and it's Robert Downey Jr. Doom with Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlet Witch back.
Yeah, they gotta bring her back, man. Just generally, I don't know if anyone's ever been more over the MCU than Elizabeth Olsen, but they gotta
Yeah,
bring
that's
her
gonna
back.
say.
Give her a lot of money.
Marvel has definitely asked. I think she's just like, no, I'm fine doing like anything else. Actually,
I think they get her one last like two roles for the next two Avengers or whatever. You send her off at the end. Vision's back. They're happy. They live happily ever after. Something there. Just get her back for one last hurrah.
Yeah.
Give her a lot of money. Give her so much money. She's genuinely one of their biggest characters at this point. WandaVision was like an unprecedented hit. I mean, it got 2 spin-off shows 5 years later, and we're still doing it. Like they're gonna bring her back. It's inevitable. They'll figure it out. They better. But she is so over it. But yeah, really fun bit at the end of this trailer is they see Tommy on the screen and Ultron says congratulations, it's a boy, and kisses Vision's head. Fun little bit. I saw a lot of people that was like described on Twitter. People were like, "Oh no, they're making them gay." That's his dad. That's like the bit. It's like a dad. That's what makes it funny. It's like, what are you talking about,
dude? Like watching stuff like with that lens has to be so tiring, man.
It's got to be the worst thing ever. No wonder they're all so miserable all the time. It's like, what are we doing? Oh my god. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope this leads to Ultron coming back in some way. I don't know how or if it will or what even is like real or fake in this world that Vision's in, but I want more Ultron.
Yeah. I want Kang back.
I want Kang back too.
Man, they could have just recast
Majors.
Kang.
They should have, man. It would have been so easy. But like, also, I think it was already too late post Quantumania to have that be your guy. Like, they were already kind of screwed.
Yeah, well, they fucked it up from the beginning.
No, they did.
They introduced him in a show that not everybody's gonna watch. Like, fine, you can do that.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, and I think Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and WandaVision were like the ones that people watched. I feel like
right. But then you get him in Ant-Man 3, horrible movie.
Yeah.
Like if I'm Kevin Feige, I'm like, yo, we're changing the villain last second. Do a whole bunch of reshoots. Yeah. It's not Kang anymore. This movie's ass.
Yeah. What if we gave one of the biggest Avengers villains to Ant-Man?
And have him win?
Yeah, that's what really did it. If Kang wins at the end of that movie, they're stuck in the quantum realm. Got to do a whole thing there. Kang's unleashed into the world. That works.
Yeah. Instead, they're like, oh, well, Ant-Man beat him. And then the end is like, wait, but did I actually beat him?
Yeah,
maybe he's still coming. I'm like, what do you mean? I just saw you kick his ass already.
And that was reshot like a month before the movie came out.
Ugh.
I thought
they were
for
like,
sure
oh,
the
wait.
thing. I was waiting for like the thing. Like at the end, he's like, "Oh, we did it," and then it like cuts to him, and it's all in his head, and he's like in the like something like that. Like he's in a fake reality or something.
He wakes up, and then the real movie starts.
Yeah, exactly. Have we seen him since then? No, right?
Ant-Man?
Yeah, no, we haven't seen him since, right?
Well, we haven't seen most of the Ant-Man cast because half of them retired after that movie.
That's true. We haven't seen like anybody, I guess, to be fair, but
yeah. That's I think is the biggest disappointment in the MCU for me. Like where I was like thinking beforehand of like excitement. And then
Yeah, I
after,
think it's one of the ones that really sped up the whole MCU demise thing. Also, like I think
because
that
it
was
was
kind of
that, and then Love and Thunder, like almost back to back.
oh yeah, yeah. Love
That's
and Thunder
rough.
did it for me. And then you have the Marvels, and then you have Brave New World, and it's
Whoa,
just
not
I
too
know
much
you
on the
like the
Marvels.
Marvels. I know you like the Marvels, but
Once again, I'm the only guy here. I got Young Avengers crumbs, so that's why I'm like, hey,
oh
this is
yeah.
not bad. This is a pretty good meal.
I should give that movie another watch at some point one day.
I'm terrified to rewatch it because I know I'll hate it.
I would love for you to rewatch it. And I love Miss Marvel too.
I
Just
never
didn't
watched Miss Marvel.
really.
Yeah, I
Miss
missed that
Marvel's
one.
good. The first episode of Miss Marvel's really good. The rest are pretty good, mostly.
Mm.
Anyway, should we move on to like the main stuff?
Let's do it. Let's move
Big
on to
Yap
the
sesh this
Roofman
week.
Peacemaker. I think we
What
should do
people have been
Roofman
waiting for.
first.
I agree.
So we saw Roofman on Monday.
We did. We did.
Yeah,
Secret.
AMC secret screening. Not so
Yes.
secret. It was revealed before.
We finished recording and we checked and it was revealed to be Roofman, so we immediately got tickets.
Yeah. I think it was even before we recorded. We were like, wait, it's
Oh,
gonna be
was it?
Roofman tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were pretty excited.
So yeah, it was I was kind of shocked by this. I liked it a lot. I was
Oh, I
expecting
thought
it
you
to
didn't like
be
it for some reason.
no. I think I gave it 4 stars.
What? You gave it like 2.5.
No, come on. Maybe I gave it 3.5. Hang on. I feel
Oh,
like I'm
you
being
gave it three and a
slandered
half.
here.
You did.
All right. Yeah, it was
I
good.
really, I thought you liked it less. I don't know why.
No, I
Nice.
was into it. I was like, it took me a little bit to really get into it because in the
Mm.
beginning, I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling this Channing Tatum talking directly to camera, telling me how his character's feeling
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
everything. But I get you got to set it up. But then once Kirsten Dunst showed up, I was like, oh yeah, we're cooking.
Yeah,
Oh, she's so good in that movie.
she is really great. I think Channing Tatum's really great as well.
Yeah, I
I
think he's
think
good as
this is
well.
one of
But
his better performances. I'm trying to think. I don't want to say best because he's got good stuff, but it's
yeah,
probably one of my
21,
favorites of
22
his.
Jump Street.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
also in the news recently because they're trying to make 23 Jump Street, but he called out one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
producers for not lowering his producer fee. And he's like,
This
that's
old
basically the
government,
only thing stopping us right now. This guy. And he like said his name. I don't remember his
old
name now, but
government name.
yeah.
Yeah, that is a great thing to
Rocks.
do.
He's like, dude, me and Jonah Hill dropped our producer fee, but this guy won't.
This random guy. That is awesome.
But yeah, he was good in this. I thought Lakeith Stanfield was good in it. I wish he was in it more.
Yeah, I forgot. I knew he was going to be in it at some point, but I totally forgot. So I was pretty pleasantly surprised when he showed up.
Yeah. And someone I didn't know was in it that really knocked my socks off was Ben Mendelsohn. What a
Yes.
legend, man.
He's just showing up for like 3
Yeah.
scenes. I was
He
like,
just
"Oh my
showed up
god."
to be a pastor that sings.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I really I didn't know. I knew it was him, but I was like, that can't be Ben Mendelsohn. Why would he be here?
There's nothing better than when a movie just suddenly has Ben Mendelsohn. It happened when I saw
That's
Freaky
true.
Tales this year also.
That's true.
Suddenly Ben Mendelsohn. And I'm
Random
like, okay,
guy.
hang on.
Sit
We're
up in your
cooking
seat
now.
a little bit. You got to lock in.
Yeah, I did. I literally I sat up during room. I was like, oh, that's Ben Mendelsohn. It's him. Oh, he's great. But yeah, the trailer for this made it seem like it was going to be like more of a straight up comedy. And it
Yeah,
wasn't like that. It was more of
yeah,
like a dramedy.
definitely. It also made it seem like it was almost all Toys R Us when he's getting out pretty early on. He's going
Yeah.
back, but it's like the trailer sells it as like whole thing is in Toys R Us. At least how I saw it.
Yeah.
But
Well, because yeah, in the trailer they show like several sequences of him at Toys R Us, and that's like almost all in just one montage. And I was
yeah.
like, how much more Toys R Us time is left here?
Yeah. I guess basic synopsis for anyone who isn't aware. It's based on a true story of a guy named Jeffrey something who robbed like 45 McDonald's. He would go in through the roof. They called him the Roofman. And then he
Mhm.
was eventually caught, went to prison, escaped prison. Guy's really good at like not sensing. He's not superhero. He's really good at like just observing. He observes patterns. He picked up a lot of stuff, so he knew he was able to escape prison underneath a truck where he escaped. He ended up in a Toys R Us for a couple months, having to wait to escape the country, and he falls in love while he's there. And that's the very basic kind of synopsis.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
crazy that was based on a true story.
it is. It's
That was
wild.
awesome.
And like the guy's just a nice guy. I think that's a really fun, and apparently that's the case in real life too. Because at the end, you kind of have like
Yeah.
you have the real people from the movie talking about him, and it just killed me every time because it's
Yeah.
like they're like, yeah, it was 30 years ago at this point, and he robbed all these people or whatever, and they're like, yeah, he was just so nice, you know, he was a
Yeah.
sweet guy.
Yeah. Like you see that right away too when he's like robbing the McDonald's and he like gives the guy his jacket so he's not
Mhm.
cold in the freezer.
Yeah, it's
It's
awesome.
like,
It's so
sorry.
funny. It's really
Oh,
funny and apparently true because at the end all the real people are
yeah.
like nice guy. Uh
Like, yeah, he robbed me, but like he gave me a jacket, which was pretty cool of him,
yeah.
I guess.
And
Ugh.
yeah, it's kind of a tough movie to get into without spoilers, I guess. It's not really. There's just not a whole lot to say, I feel like. He eats in Toys R Us for a while, and that's fun. He's
Yeah.
getting up to some hijinks. Peter Dinklage is wandering, and he's got a
Peter Dinklage is great in this also. I
Peter
didn't say
Dinklage is
that
great.
before. He's
And
like so funny in
he's
this.
really funny. There's a great like background character arc. I think his name's Otis, and
Yeah.
he's one of the Toys R Us employees, and Peter Dinklage is like verbally abusing him a lot and just being Peter Dinklage is just a dick in this. And you
Also
keep
just like calls him straight up fat
yeah,
basically to his
exactly.
face.
And this whole arc is like building up to him telling off Peter Dinklage at some point, but it kind of subverts that, and it's him being brave in the time of robbery or whatever when that
Yeah.
inevitably happens. And I guess spoilers. That's kind of a spoiler.
I guess, but that's
But
also in the trailer. You see
yeah,
Peter
that's
Dinklage get
true.
the pack explode on. They kind
That's
of give
true.
you like the whole movie
They do.
in the
They really
trailer.
do. But I thought that was really fun how he's standing up. And when that robbery happens in Toys R Us, it is kind of like they I think they do a good job with I mean he like Jeff doesn't want to be doing this, but it's like at this point he feels he has to or whatever. And it does a good job of being like, yeah, this is like not all fun. You know, this isn't like
Yeah.
all like yeah, he's a nice guy, but like it's not so much about robbing like the Toys R Us. It's like these people are definitely traumatized for it. He knocks out the guard. Like it's like, yeah, this is not all fun and games anymore. It never really
To be
was.
fair, that guard was causing problems.
That guard was causing problems. It's true.
He should have
100%.
just listened.
Should have listened. Totally.
Guy like me, I'm listening.
Guy like me? Yeah, I'm not being a hero. You can think whatever you want from Toys R Us.
Yeah.
I'm
It's not
that
my
is
money,
not a
brother.
that is not a
Go
place.
ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
They're insured.
Exactly. You want to get into spoilers a little here?
Yeah, yeah.
Not that there's a ton. So I thought the whole time I was waiting for the reveal that Lakeith Stanfield sold him out, and it didn't
Mm,
happen. I
yeah.
don't know because like you see Lakeith Stanfield realize that he's the guy, and then the cops immediately show up like 10 minutes later. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, surely that's the big thing here, but I guess not.
I think it's just like he was not really great at hiding it. Like he was very
Yeah.
talkative
Oh,
and like I mean he just wore a mask, but it's like
yeah.
in broad daylight. He was robbing them at like the
Definitely.
first thing in the morning. Like
Definitely. And not to
not like
mention
hidden.
like and not to mention the very obvious use of money that he doesn't have. Like they got a
Yeah.
nice ass house. Everyone's like, how are you doing this? Like, what
He's
are
buying
you?
his daughter a bike because she
Yeah,
wanted it
exactly.
last year. Yeah.
Exactly. I love how he just kind of doesn't care about his family. After that's not
Yeah.
exactly it. It's a bit of a bit of a exaggeration, but like he just gets a new family and he doesn't really mind
Yeah.
that.
Like his
He
daughter
can't go
wants or
back.
like he gets one message that's like, "We've moved on, like you should move on
Yeah,
too." Like I've got a new husband and she
yeah,
made your daughter laugh on the phone one time, so you've got to
yeah,
move on. And he's
exactly.
like, "All right, I guess they're all dead to me now."
Yeah, he like tries to go to the house at one point and there's a car outside, and then he never really tries or thinks of them
Yeah,
again.
but that's
Like
also
it's
right when he breaks out of prison. And then he has the thing where
exactly.
they're like, move on. And he's like, all right, Kirsten Dunst. I'm the dad that stepped up. What's up?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And he's just love bombing this family, buying cars.
Yeah.
And although
Yeah.
that car was really his, it seemed like it was for her, and then he's driving it for the rest of the movie.
Yeah. Also,
I
that was
was,
a great scene where he like the car salesman guy's just like freaking
oh my
out.
God. Yeah. That was
Ugh.
awesome.
Also, the guy is like just insane. Cause like,
Yeah.
dude, you're like, oh, he's in the home stretch. He's just got to like stay hidden for like 2 more weeks. And he's like, here's a stranger I don't know. I'm going to drive like an absolute lunatic now.
Yep. Exactly.
Like,
He's,
I think Kirsten Dunst was
and
like, I didn't like that drive. And he's like, oh, sorry.
sorry.
I won't do that again. Like, I don't know when he thought he was getting the chance to do that again.
Yeah, exactly. When does this take place? Is it 2003? It's like early 2000s, right?
Yeah, it's early 2000s.
Half of the
Not
movie, I was
sure.
just thinking, God, it had to be so easy to do crimes back then. 2003, the 80s, the 90s, you could just get away with anything.
Oh, what? Like, especially like the 80s and the
Yeah.
70s, especially, man. You just had to do it when no one else was looking.
Exactly. You just have to be a little smart and you're good.
Not even. You just had to, like, just do it late at night.
Yeah.
Like,
Nowadays, they made crime too hard nowadays.
they did. They patched it, man.
They patched crime,
The
man.
easy money hack, bro. They patched it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, also, the guy was insane because, like, they already had a house and he was like, oh, I can't afford a bike. He didn't need to rob that many McDonald's. He could have done one McDonald's and gotten a bike for his daughter.
Yeah, that's true. He probably could
He
have
got
found a bike
greedy.
on the street. Just rode a
True.
bike. It's not as
True.
who's gonna probably really
Very
easy.
true.
I do think at one point they were building a Lego Hobbit set that was not out in the early 2000s. I think it just came out recently. Could be
Ooh.
wrong, but
Well,
I was like,
they're
whoa.
building it was a Lego Zelda. They're
It was
building.
Lego Zelda?
Yeah, because she was like super into Zelda.
Oh, well, then it's definitely wrong because that didn't come out until this year.
No,
Even
come
better.
on.
Yeah, Lego Zelda didn't. The first one came out this year.
Maybe it wasn't then. Hang on.
I did like the Zelda. There was a lot of Zelda stuff in it. Found that
Yeah,
nice.
they're very into it.
Very into Zelda.
Shout out.
Shout out. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say about this. It's just a nice, fun little film.
Yeah,
Kirsten
it's a fun
Dunst is
time
really
at the
great.
movies.
She's really
She's
good.
incredible, man.
Like not like a. I mean, she's not going to get an Oscar. I'm sure.
No.
Not going to get nominated for an Oscar, but it's like a
Yeah.
very subdued kind of performance that's just really great. She's not really yelling or screaming or doing something crazy, but it's just a very good subdued performance.
Yeah.
I don't
What an
like Juno
actress, man.
Temple, I think.
I also think that.
I've only
I
seen her
also
in like
think you don't
Venom
like
3.
Juno Temple.
I've only seen her in this and Venom 3, and I'm not a fan, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, I also don't like her because also I think she's in Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. Right when I brought her up, I was like,
that's not good for me. That's why, like, I'm so happy that guy's never gonna get to be Hercules.
oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. They should have just gotten Henry Cavill, man.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with him not being Hercules also. Yeah, Roofman is good. I really like there's not really that much to say about it. I feel like it's just like it's a good time at the movies.
Yeah,
It's got laughs, gets you emotional. I will say, for our experience of it, I feel like I maybe missed some I don't think I missed anything, but I had yeah.
This was ridiculous. I saw this happen and I was like, really? Now?
It was like very obviously like towards the end of the movie. And I had been fighting for like 15 minutes at this point because I really had to pee. It was brutal. I that large Pib Extra was getting to me.
It's like the scene where like he's driving to the airport and he's like about to like it's pretty much the end of the movie. He's like he gets the phone call. And I see Brandon get up and walk out.
I was pissed, bro. I was like, I really could not hold it any longer.
It
But
was
then I
awesome. It
got
was
back
so
and I
funny.
was like, oh man, they caught him. Like I saw them catch him. Like he went back, so I was like,
Yeah.
I guess he didn't leave the country.
Yeah, well, at one point I was like, "Oh man, this is it. Like he's gonna get away." And then I was like, "They wouldn't make the move. Like, how would they? How would they
Yeah.
do this if he like just a movie
Yeah.
about a real criminal who escaped and everything, which would rock." But that's I just figured that wasn't the story they were telling here.
Yeah. But yeah,
But,
fun time.
yeah, it was a
Maybe
fun
I'll
time.
I'll rewatch it when it's on streaming so I can see that scene I missed at the end.
Yeah, the climax.
Hey man, when nature calls, you know.
Yeah, respect.
Well, definitely got to go with the regular Pib Extra from now on. No more larges.
Is that what you're getting at the movie theater?
Pib Extra?
Pib Extra? What is Pib Extra? What's
It's a
extra
fake
about it?
Dr. Pepper.
But what's extra?
I don't know. I didn't name it. I'm just
They
using its
have
government
Pib at
name.
our movie theater?
Yeah, bro, it's in the Coke
Don't they? I
freestyle
thought they did
machines.
Dr. Pepper. They don't do Dr. Pepper
No,
at ours?
I wish, bro. It's Pib Extra. Formerly Mr. Pib.
I
Mr.
thought,
Pibb, much better name.
yeah, I thought Mr. Pibb was only in the South.
No, Mr. Pibb's a Coke thing.
I
They
didn't
got
know
it
they had
at
Mr. Pibbs
Chipotle
up
also.
here.
Yeah.
I never
I
knew
don't know
that.
who owns Dr. Pepper. Surely it's not a Pepsi thing.
It must be.
Keurig Dr. Pepper. What?
I think, do they also own Pepsi?
Well, there's like 3 companies that own every like
Exactly.
what company. This is
Oh,
very
they're owned
related
by,
to Roofman.
wait, acquired Dr. Pepper Snapple Group. It's important to note that Keurig
Keurig
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper
Pepper
goes,
owns the brand. It partners with both Coca-Cola and PepsiCo. Oh,
well,
so it's
that's
an
just
independent
confusing.
beverage.
Wow.
Wow. Shout out to my indie queen, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, really.
All right. That's good to
Interesting.
know.
That is good to know. Well, on to Peacemaker.
Yeah, I was trying
Or we could talk about Dr. Pibb.
Hey, it's Mr. Pibb. He did not earn that
Oh, I'm
doctorate
sorry.
like
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
like Dr. Pepper did.
How do you know it's Mr.?
Well, no, Mr. Pibb. I'm saying they didn't earn the doctorate like Dr. Pepper did.
Oh, I thought you were saying women can't be doctors. I
No,
forgot that
women
it
can
was
be
Mr.
doctors.
Pibb.
I
I
assume
know.
Dr. Pepper is a woman.
Nice. I thought I was going to get you there.
You almost did. I did accidentally
You're
say
too
Mr.
good.
Pepper, but that was the Mr. Pibb on the brain.
That's awesome. All right, Peacemaker.
Yeah. Speaking of the
Finale.
brain, Brainiac shows up in Peacemaker season 2.
The finale came out last week, and I'm the only guy who loved it. I'm the only person
It's
who
true.
really liked it. I don't know what happened, man. I finished the episode. I was like, I had tears in my eyes. I was like, wow, that was incredible. I opened up Twitter and was like, that was dog shit. I was like, damn, what happened? And then I tweeted how much I liked it, and I got phone calls of people being like, that was terrible. How did you
Who
like
is
it?
calling you for over Peacemaker?
Shout out friend of the show, Dan Botui. Their whole hotel room, they were all in the city. Their whole hotel room was stewing over the fact I loved it so much. They were pissed over there. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I thought, and then I was like, oh, maybe they're in the minority. But I opened up Twitter and it's like, so did you hate it?
That's interesting because I don't know if I'd say I like hated it. Like I'm not like this is the worst thing ever made.
Yeah,
but I will say I didn't enjoy it. Like there were some moments I liked. Like I liked the Adebayo scene when they get him in the hotel. Not enough vigilante again, which has been an issue this season because we got to put in Superman characters. That was really rough for me. I got to see Otis. Liked that. I like the intro bit where Fleury is telling the story about the guy, and then the guy dies, and I'm like, I guess we were supposed to feel bad for that guy, but I was like, whatever, man. I just met that guy.
Yeah, no, it's fair. A lot of the finales like kind of meandering.
And then Cyborg Lady and Fleury and Judo Master, like we're actually all good guys now.
Yeah,
we're gonna work.
I would have liked.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, I agree. I think we see it enough with Sasha. I think that there's enough there.
Yeah, but that happens really fast. It's like last episode and then this episode.
Yeah, she was kind of onto him a little. I thought
Right.
she was working for like Waller or something, and she was undercover.
Mm.
But I guess she just liked Rick Flag Senior. I thought the whole time she was getting close to him for something, but I guess she just liked the guy,
Yeah.
or for her
Frank
own
Grillo
reasons, or
just
whatever.
has that aura about him.
I guess so. And Flurry, I think you can kind of see Flurry
You see
too.
it a little
Again,
bit,
I would have
but
liked to see
it's
more. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
like I like that moment in episode 4 or 5 where Economos books Peacemaker and Flurry comes over and he's like, it's a good thing you did that. And then last episode we see all of his friends getting killed. But Judo Master, I would have liked to see more for sure. I would have liked to
Yeah.
have him get a line maybe. Big fan of how he never
Incredible
takes
bit
off the
though.
suit.
Incredible bit that he's in the suit, in the hazmat suit. It's
Yes.
awesome.
And at the end too, when everyone's walking out of checkmate and he's the only one in
Yeah.
the suit. They should have had Peacemaker and Vigilante in that suit. I think Peacemaker should have had the suit on at the end.
He
That
wore it
I
like once the whole season.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I think when he gets spoilers, well, everyone's seen it by now. When he gets
Yeah.
sent to Salvation, he should have had the suit on. I think that's so
Yeah.
much better.
Absolutely. But
And
yeah, also there's no plans for season 3. If they continue it, it's gonna just be a checkmate show. It's not gonna be called Peacemaker.
which I'm okay with, I think.
Yeah, as long as I
I
get
would
Vigilante in it, man.
Yeah, and I think Vigilante could kind of be a very major like the guy
Yeah.
in
I
Checkmate.
think I think the biggest issue for me with the finale was that James Gunn hyped it up so much.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
not
agree.
even saying like I was expecting like cameo on top of cameo. Like I
Yeah,
don't give a
yeah.
shit that Blue Beetle wasn't in it. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't care that Superman didn't show up. I'm just annoyed that he was like, this is like some of the best work I've ever done, especially episodes
Yeah,
6 and 8. And then 7 was like the best episode of the season.
definitely. Yeah.
And also I had to sit through 2 fucking music videos in this.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think that is a big reason that people don't like it so much is because of the hype going into it. And I do think like the watching the podcast that they do, like this episode 8 was like very personal to James Gunn. Like he found a lot of relation between like Peacemaker and his father, and it has the bands that he loves, and there's a lot of like I get why he likes it
He
so
can
much.
listen
Like
to
it
the
seems
bands
like
he loves whenever he wants, man. He doesn't have
no,
to
I
force
know.
me to.
But like this was like very personal to him, so I get why he is so high on it, but I do think he could probably have been a little more careful about hyping it up so much when
Yeah.
and
He's
like
0 for
Checkmate
2
and
on hyping stuff.
Salvation. What's the first
The
one?
Flash, one of the best superhero movies
Oh,
he's ever seen.
anyway,
Oh, come on. I'm getting the hotel room together, man. They're pissed again.
they might agree on the Flash. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe,
not.
I don't know. Can't speak for him.
Maybe. I hope I'm just gonna choose to believe they would. And like James Gunn, Checkmate and Salvation were like he those were the big reveals he was referring to. Those just don't work for your average normal people.
Yeah.
Like just like they Salvation is something that like I didn't know until I looked it up. Checkmate was like a big hype thing, I think, for people that
Checkmate.
like throughout the season it was like, oh, they're doing Checkmate. So I think that like makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah, I
But
think
it's
we all
not
knew
like a
that they were doing
big
Checkmate, and it was very obvious to everyone.
but it's just not like a big reveal. It's like
Yeah, well,
a
he panned over and it said, I was like, Checkmate. I was like, what the
yeah,
fuck
that
is
means
that?
nothing to like 99% of people
Yeah.
watching the show.
And then they moved on, and I was like, that was weird. I don't even know what Checkmate is. I was like, what is that? Like, and it was off to the
Yeah,
side of where they walked in from. So I was like,
yeah,
is that just like the building next door? I don't
yeah. I
get it.
think they could have set it up
I'm
a little
just
more,
stupid, I guess.
a little more set up for that. James Gunn also a big fan of the imp action sequence. He like loved that so much from what he was talking about. It was
Yeah.
fun, I guess. It
You could
wasn't
tell,
really
man.
like
I know, I could just picture him laughing his fucking ass off with his
he
stupid ass hair and
he
his
could
glasses,
he
laughing his
couldn't
ass
even
off at imagining an imp humping Flurry's mask.
he couldn't even get through talking about it in the podcast. He was laughing so
Yeah.
hard.
Dude, I listened to the one about maybe it was episode 6 or 7, and like he really thinks that the stuff he writes is hilarious. Which,
Yeah,
like,
no,
good on you. Like, I guess if you
yeah,
don't think it's funny, why
yeah.
would you put it out
Why
there?
would yeah?
But like he's talking about like stuff on set and he's just laughing so hard. And I'm like, I didn't even like I didn't even register that as like a joke in the show. And he's like dying at it.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I'm not trying to rain on his parade, but
No, yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I'm excited for the checkmate stuff. I think that's interesting. I wouldn't mind them doing just Peacemaker season 3. And it sounds like there were some interesting ideas for the season that just never kind of made it into the show. They were going to do stuff with Peacemaker's mom, which I think would be kind of cool to explore. More vigilante Peacemaker relationship, which I think is one of the biggest things
they should have
lacking
done that.
this season. I think I really like the one scene in the finale where Peacemaker's like putting pencils in his nose and like showing vigilante. I would have liked to see a little more with them in the finale because I feel like that relationship
Yeah,
needs to be closed. But I
I
think
feel
that
like
was like a good little bit, just a little bit of like
mhm.
Peacemaker. It shows him trying with vigilante, which I appreciate, but it should have been a lot more of
I
that.
think that well, maybe if every other episode of this season wasn't 30 minutes long, we could have
Agree.
had like some of
Yeah,
these things happen and
totally,
not have
totally.
4 montages in the finale where
Yeah.
like a whole bunch of like the character relationships and stuff happens.
I totally agree. And I think generally the pacing of this season is just all over the place, which I think is what doesn't work for a lot of people about the finale, especially because it seems like you're kind of going and you're building off of episode 7 when it's really more of an epilogue, which I think if it was sold
Mm.
as more of an epilogue at some point along the way, it would have been because it totally is. I mean, it's closing a lot of the like relationship arcs throughout the season, but as far
Right.
as like we're doing all the Earth X stuff throughout the entire season, but that's closed in episode 7 entirely outside of like the other portal stuff. So I think
Right.
like if it was somehow billed as a little more of like maybe you do the portal stuff and then the epilogue is the checkmate stuff. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. And then you have 30-minute episodes, so you don't love that. But like overall, the pacing, it's like first, episode is like, oh, he's going to this alternate world. And then we don't really see it again for a while. And then episodes 4 and 5 are both like, oh, Argus is coming. He's gonna get taken by Argus. And that feels a little repetitive. And then 6 and 7 are the Earth X stuff, and that's great. And then it's just over by episode 8. Like it's kind of like mini arcs, but in a way that isn't done super well, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Mhm. Yeah, this season was just overall a lot weaker than season 1.
Yeah, I agree. But I think, yeah, no, definitely. I do like a lot of the finale stuff generally, though. Like, I think that scene of Peacemaker as they all leave the motel room and he starts dancing with the theme in the back, I really
Mm.
liked that. I thought that was like really like he's been beaten and like he
Yeah.
anytime anything's going well, it just gets ripped away from him, which happens again. This might be a hot take. I think it should have ended with the checkmate stuff. I don't like
Mm.
how it. I don't like the cliffhanger of something that isn't going to be
I'm
resolved into season 3. I don't
yeah.
hate it, and I think it's interesting. I think it's setting up really interesting stuff, but I don't know if I love it
Yeah.
as
No,
the
I'm
ending
not
for
huge on
Peacemaker.
it. I'm like it ended and I was like, that's it? Like now I just don't know
Yeah,
what's gonna like I don't know. It felt
yeah,
like it was too much setup in the end, which I get
totally.
it was always gonna be. But the fact
Yeah,
that the like a lot of the like personal relationships were like closing off in this episode
mhm,
and then it was still setting up stuff at the same
yeah,
time, it felt like it like wasn't really like one or the other, I guess.
yeah,
Like I
definitely.
would have rather them closed off the personal relationship stuff last week. They had the
Yeah,
time to do it. And
yeah.
then like have that happen and then this is just like setting up stuff for the future for the finale.
Totally. Totally. And like I like the
And maybe
Adebayo and
less
Peacemaker conversation in the motel. Like I think that whole motel
yeah.
thing's really nice. I would have liked to see more of like Vigilante and Peacemaker, more of Economos and Peacemaker. Harcourt and Peacemaker was good, I guess. Just generally, and like we said before, Judo Master, Flurry, Sasha. Sasha I'm cool with. But Flurry and Judo Master, I would have liked to see more of them kind of coming
Yeah.
over. Love that Judo Master's always in the suit though. I love that so much.
Yeah.
And
I would have loved to
I
see
love
more of Vigilante and because they had one
yeah.
scene together and it was great.
They're great.
Despite their fact.
They're awesome. That I loved that. And I would
Yes,
have liked
that's
to
right.
see I really like them together. I think the Checkmate show has a ton of potential. I am excited for it.
Mhm.
I like this group and like you could do it pretty low budget. Like I don't think it has to be like
Oh
this
yeah.
crazy. It's like a,
Just
CSI
have
type
it
of
in the
thing.
office. Have
Weekly.
it the
Yeah,
office.
exactly. I'd watch the hell out of it just being a stupid sitcom,
The
genuinely,
Office
with all those
DC.
characters. I would kind of prefer that, honestly. Just give
Yeah.
me all those guys hanging out in an office. Would have also liked to see a scene with Flurry and Eagly now that they're friends. I think that would have been
Mm.
Nice. Loved
Also,
Eagly hugging Economos though. That
yeah.
I really like that.
Also,
And it,
very happy that the dumb people that were like, Flurry's actually Martian Manhunter because he's a
yeah,
black guy in the DC
yeah,
show.
that
What the
never.
hell?
Yeah, that was so
I can't believe
stupid.
that was a real theory.
That was so stupid. I liked the theory more that it was Miss Martian. I thought that would be there would be a little more.
Mm,
I thought that would be funny because it's like Jean would never act like that. Like he's calling people titties. He's like doing all
yeah,
this. Like that is not Martian Manhunter. And like, but like a younger Magan who's like just got to Earth. She's like, 13, 14, and she's just trying to fit in based on like what she sees in TV shows.
right.
Funny, but still wouldn't work. Cause like you have Flurry's first introduction, he's like, while you were collecting Pokemon, I had two hot bitches. Like you can't. That's not happening. That's not
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter,
He
man. What are
looks
we
like he
talking
knows
about?
all the Pokemon.
Which he was right about. Love that.
Yeah.
But I love Flurry as a character, and I think Flurry, Sasha
It's
Bordeaux,
so good.
Judo Master hanging out, awesome. And I think, and I like how them all being in Checkmate kind of connects to that Creature Commando's future vision, because it was like, what is Judo Master doing here? It was like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Teen Titans, and then it's like a Judo Master and Vigilante. It's like, what the hell are they doing here? But I think it's fun to have them as kind of like a force of good. I'm hoping if we are still doing the Waller show, maybe it's like Leota and Amanda Waller having to work together in some way to maybe she's like working with Checkmate to get back at August, but then she betrays them or something like that. Like I think those two stories could come together in a really cool way.
Hmm.
Maybe even some Creature Commandos connections there with like I guess not because Economos isn't going to be in season 2, but I love Economos, man. He might be my favorite guy in the DCU. I really love him. He
Really?
pissed me off last episode a little
Over
bit.
Otis?
Maybe even over Otis. I
That's
think
crazy.
Economos has to have big theories going around that Economos is like ultra humanite or something. I think he's just a guy. People are like, he's secretly Brainiac, but he doesn't even know it yet. What are you talking about?
Come on.
That's fun. But I guess so the ending, Peacemaker is stuck in Salvation where they're setting up metahumans. This is like the first major DCU thread crossover kind of thing we're pulling on. How do you feel about that just generally where it
I
leaves us?
I don't know anything about it, so right now I'm just like, all right, they just put John Cena on a planet, and there's like ominous noises, but they're like it's
Yeah.
uninhabited.
Yeah.
Which
Fair.
I saw someone
Fair.
online was like, they just checked the one field, and that was it, and they said it was uninhabited, which
That's
it
true. They
seems
looked
like
up
they
the window.
did,
That is true. That is
but
really true. I'm pretty excited about where this is going, I think it's a cool kind of new frontier kind of thing. Metahumans are like, the world is turning against metahumans in like a mutant kind of way. And I think
mm.
it's cool that they're being sent here and in comics salvation is like an apocalypse thing and it's like a training ground for parademons and Darkseid and Desaad is like looking over it, all this stuff. I don't know if we're doing all that. I mean, we might tease it for some point, but I
Oh,
don't think we're doing Darkseid.
I've got two theories here to throw at you to get
Oh,
your
hell
thoughts
yeah.
on. First,
Hell
I
yeah.
saw this theory online. Well, I saw both these online because I don't know enough about DC Comics to come up with these theories. So the first one was that Peacemaker is going to be like killing shit in Salvation over there,
Mm.
like defeating monsters or whatever, and he's going to get like notorious, and then he's going to get adopted by Apocalypse, and he's going to be like
Darkseid.
his son, or Darkseid,
Yeah.
yeah, and he's going to be like his son.
So Orion is like a comic character who has a very similar helmet to Peacemaker in so there's
Right,
been
right,
a
right. They're like
lot
he's going to
for
become
yeah.
Orion or
So forever it's been like there's got to be a connection between these two. So I do think it's really funny to imagine Darkseid adopting a 40-year-old John Cena. Like that is a
yeah.
great bit. If there is a connection, I think it'd be kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know if I'd go that far with it,
Well, I've got
but I
another
think it's a
theory
funny
that could be a
theory. Yeah, let's
connection.
hear it. I'm excited.
The other connection is so the next DCU project coming out is Lanterns, the HBO Max show. And all we know is that it's an Earth-based mystery that Guy
I'm
Gardner
so
and Jon
nervous for
Stewart
this
are
show.
investigating. There's a theory that the mystery they're investigating is the disappearance of different lanterns that are being sent to Salvation.
Yes.
would you be upset if that was the story of Lanterns?
I wouldn't be upset, but I don't think it would be smart to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like when stuff's connected in a fun way for like, but I don't think it would be smart to do like a show so heavily connected when James Gunn has been going on and on about how each project is its own thing. And this is our first love James Gunn, really truly do. But this is our first not James Gunn thing, and I think it would be important to kind of stand on its own. But I do think you can kind of do two things at once here. I think you can like do a very heavy, an actual Green Lantern story, and then set up a little at the end or in the background, maybe without us even knowing. Because I do think it'd be interesting if like Guy Gardner is like sent to that prison or whatever, or what I think is more likely and probably going to happen for Man of Tomorrow is that Hawkgirl is sent in there and Guy Gardner's like she's missing, I don't know where, so maybe he's
Mm,
calling in. But I don't know. I wouldn't love it, but I think that it should connect to Salvation in some way. Maybe at the end, Sinestro gets sent in or something. The Lanterns are working with the U.S. military without realizing what they're doing, like something there. But
yeah. Do we
Rick
know
Flag will
who's playing
probably be there.
Sinestro?
Yes, I forget his name.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
It's not. They didn't
Ulrich
bring Mark Strong
Thompson.
back.
No, unfortunately, it's Ulrich Thompson. I don't know what else he was
Okay.
in.
I'm excited for Lanterns just because Aaron Pierre was awesome in Rebel Ridge,
Yes,
and Kyle Chandler of Game Night fame is just awesome always.
hell yeah! I'm really
So,
excited for Lanterns. I'm also nervous for it. It's the one since it was announced. It's the one that I've been most like
mm,
cautiously optimistic for. I want it to be Green Lantern stuff. Like Green Lantern on Earth could be good, but it's not what I like. You ideally want.
yeah. I
So I'm
love
just
that the
hoping that
only
it.
picture of it is just two
I know.
guys in a dirt road.
I think it's going to be Alan Scott dies and they go to investigate that, but what that builds up to, it seems like it's going to set up some stuff
Mm,
for Green Lanterns. I wish we got a Green Lantern movie more than anything, but
right.
what can you
I mean,
do?
we might still get it,
I hope
but
so. It's just it's never a great idea to go from show to movie like that in such a big way, but hopefully,
yeah,
I hope so.
it's true.
And yeah, like I think Salvation's cool. Like I think it can be. I don't know where this leaves Man of Tomorrow. Like, is this what is it that Lex and Superman are? Is it still Brainiac? But my theory for Man of Tomorrow is at the end, Superman gets thrown in Salvation, and that's when we do Justice League or something similar.
Mm.
I
Well,
don't
we
know how that
know that
works.
Man of Tomorrow is gonna be the Brain and um,
Oh, Monsieur Salah.
Monsieur Malah.
Of course,
So with
that's
those
true.
guys, how do they tie into Salvation? That's what
That's a good
I want to
question.
know.
That's what we're
Because
gonna
as
have
we know,
to
the big
see.
bad they're building up to is Gorilla Grodd.
Yes, which I think could be in Salvation. I think that would be.
There we go.
I
We've got it. We've solved it.
unironically, I think that is an interesting idea to just have Gorilla City be on Salvation. I think Salvation's also going to be their take on Dinosaur Island, and that's what the roars are if they're not like parademons or something. And I think next time
Mm,
we see Peacemaker, it's going to be pretty fun. Like he'll be like riding a dinosaur, and he'll be like this grizzled survivalist who's been in there for like years at that point, I assume.
right.
And I think that's fun. I don't know how you do the Checkmate show. Do you wait until Peacemaker's back? Do you do it about Peacemaker being gone? Because I assume that they're not going to get Peacemaker out until some big event, where they like go through and like
Mm,
there's not a lot. Like I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's a little early to be doing all that. Well, I think they're okay. I'm just yapping. Sorry, but Salvation Run in the
no.
comics is more of like villains specifically being sent in to Project Salvation. Whereas here, I think they're doing metahumans, just period. Like anyone, like Hawkgirl, I think is going to get in there next probably, and then I could see like Creature Commando season 2. It ends with like the Commandos being betrayed and being sent in there. But I don't know how you like do all of this without doing like the big Justice League movie or the big Project Salvation like giant thing happening. And I think you could do like Batman finds out about it and like tries to break him out or something like that because they've
Mm,
established that for the most part they don't care about non-powered vigilantes in that scene with like Lex Luthor and Rick Flag.
right. But then they
So
send a
I don't know.
non-powered guy in first to
Yeah,
test it
but
out.
that's just personal.
Yeah.
But I definitely think
Well,
Creature Commandos
I'm
end
excited
up
to
in
see
there.
Robert Pattinson break John Cena out
Yeah,
of Gorilla Grodd's
hell yeah.
domain.
I'm excited to see Henry Cavill break him out too. I think that'll be a big moment.
No. He's not Superman anymore. That's David Cornsweet now.
Yeah, no, that would be terrible if he showed up as Superman. Obviously, I'm referring to Batman, his next role.
No. Well, he's too injured to play Batman right now.
Could you imagine? I just
Dude, he's too injury
imagine it
prone.
happens. He is okay, yeah, but like just for a second, imagine it happens. Wouldn't that be incredible?
No, I
Like
would be
it'd
so
be,
pissed.
but
That
like
would be the
he,
biggest gap in like Batman's ever.
but like okay, that's not true. But like you'd have to respect it a little bit for
I
me,
don't
right?
know.
Like you'd have to respect me a little bit, right? You get a
No,
little
I'd be
bit.
like, why did you put that out into the universe? Why did you make this happen?
So a little bit of respect, just a bit,
A
as a
little bit
treat.
of, I'd be like, respect for like calling it and being so adamant about it, but also
I'll
like,
take it. I'll take it.
you've put an evil into the world that cannot be undone.
I'll take it. How do you feel about Sebastian Stan?
I like Sebastian Stan.
Nice.
If they're doing an older Batman, which they seems like they are.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, I'm excited for the future of the DCU stuff. So many people after the finale, they didn't like it, and they're like, it's over. The DCU had a good run.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's finished. I'm
It's
like,
like,
all
hey
right,
man, come
whatever.
on. Marvel put out
Yeah,
Thor in phase 1 and they're still going.
exactly. Oh, well, I thought you were going to say Love and Thunder. I
You said
take back
exactly.
I take
Oh
it back.
yeah.
I take it
Let's
back.
go.
I do think it's very good that we're getting Lanterns and then Supergirl and then Clayface, which are like not James Gunn stuff. I mean, he's still
Yeah.
the CEO, but I think it'll be a nice because the DCU does feel very James Gunn right now, which it should, I
Yeah.
guess. But it'll be nice to get some other stuff. And I definitely think you could tell he was a bit burnt out by the time he finished up Peacemaker season 2.
Yeah, he
I
just
mean, it's a
wanted to
lot.
listen to music with his friends.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot. He was doing Superman, Creature Commandos, Peacemaker season 2, and promoting Guardians 3, and doing all the DCU setup CEO stuff. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, and
Guy
making a
needs to.
video where he's like, we're going to do all these things. They're all canceled, actually. We're going to make the Authority. We're going to
Any
make
day now. Any day now. He did say something
the
recently.
mascara.
Yeah. Recently, he was like, I think for the movies, we're going to focus on like the big characters. And it's like, yeah, man, obviously, you should have like.
Yeah.
I think this. I mean, Superman did well. Obviously, they're happy with the performance, but I definitely think it was like, you're not doing Guardians anymore. Like, it's not. We're not in the
Right.
era of like you get an easy list character and you make him a star. Like Superman made less than 700 million. Let's build for a bit and then do Sergeant Rock maybe, and then do
No,
I don't know
man.
whatever.
Well, after the hunt, people are not feeling after the hunt. So Luca Guadagnino is going to
True.
come crawling back to DC.
True. That's true. And James Gunn did tease live action GI Robot at some point soon.
Yep, and he's going to be in there, and it's going to be Colin Farrell and Mikey
bet.
Madison and Mike Feist.
You
The
think that's
cast
the
was
moment?
insane, dude.
It was. You think the moment that that Luca Guadagnino left was when James Gunn explained GI Robot to him and told him he has to be in the movie?
No, I think the moment Luca left was after he got the free hoodie.
Oh, that's true. He was
Or
rocking
the
that
free
hoodie.
crew neck. He
That's
was.
true. Why stick
Dude.
around after that?
Oh, Sergeant Rock, man, you've got to please
back.
become real.
It'll be. It's got.
It's so awesome that when you look up Sergeant Rock now, pictures of Colin Farrell show up.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That is pretty sick. I think it's gonna happen.
It has to.
It's gonna.
Dude, and it was gonna be written by the Challengers guy.
David Johnson was gonna be in it, right?
Yeah, David Johnson. I was like, there was somebody else that was gonna be in the cast.
That does rock. That rocks so hard.
Dude, Colin Farrell, Mikey Madison, Mike Feist, and David Johnson.
And Sean Gunn.
And Sean Gunn as GI Robot. Like, come on, dude. That would have been the movie of the century.
Man, it really would.
We fumbled. We lost.
Yeah. I do, off topic, I do think Creature Commando Season 2 could be back to Earth X a little bit.
Maybe
not.
Do you think they're making a Creatures Commando Season 2?
Yeah, Season 2's been in the works for a bit. I think they just finished up like the first couple episode scripts, but it's not James Gunn. He handed it off the writing
All right.
of it.
We'll see.
I don't
know if I'll check it out.
I'm interested to see where the whole salvation thing does go, though. I think Hawkgirl is a shoo-in. I think Superman will be thrown in there at the end of Man of Tomorrow. Maybe Clayface will be thrown in there.
Gorilla Grodd is going to be
Gorilla
in
Grodd's
there.
got to be in there. You could
The
just,
Brain.
yeah. Supergirl. I don't know. I don't think Supergirl will be thrown in there.
No.
I think maybe she's one of the people that isn't thrown in and has to like work with whoever isn't thrown in to free people or whatever. Maybe she's working with Checkmate. The DCU is so funny, man. That's such a funny
It's
concept.
just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it when it's not just James Gunn projects though, and see what it feels like. Because Lanterns is going to be the first real test of what is it? Because Peacemaker season 2 was never going to be make or break for the DC.
Yeah, definitely. And if Lanterns, if people don't watch Lanterns and it's like reviewed really poorly, and then Supergirl has a similar thing, it is probably over before it even started. But
well, that would be devastating because then we're definitely never getting Sergeant Rock.
Yeah.
Although maybe we are, because maybe they're like, we're starting a new universe with Sergeant Rock.
That's another thing I was going to say. There's a world where this Paramount Warner Bros. Merger goes through, and then they just fire James Gunn, and the last we ever see of Peacemaker is him just being stuck on that planet. That was the first, for some reason, that was all I could think of when that finale happened. I was like, this is going to be the next, like...
There's a world where, like, Lanterns isn't successful, and then, like, Supergirl flops, and then the merger goes through, and then the Reeves-verse outlives the Gunverse.
Oh, that is a possibility. That's
just
true.
because he's taken so long to make the movie.
Yeah, yeah. It's not even more projects. It's just lasted longer. That is exciting. I can't wait for the Batman Part 2 stuff to pick up. We're in a fun time. I mean, there's nothing coming out for a while, but we'll get there. It's not that
we're getting
long,
towards the end of the year here.
Yeah,
towards the prime award movie release window.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, that's what I'm seeing less than ever. This past week, I've seen like we'll get there. Got a lot of fun. Eternity, I'm really excited for. Rental Family, I'm really excited for. There's some really fun stuff coming out. And, more slop, of course. We got Predator, we got The Running Man, we got Five Nights at Freddy's, we got Avatar, we got all the fun stuff.
Yeah. So big couple months.
Hell yeah. Welcome to Derry, I'm excited for.
Yeah.
There's cool stuff.
Before we get to, what's it called? Mercy? The new Chris Pratt AI. They're going to kill me because I killed my wife, but I got to prove I didn't in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a fake movie, man.
That is a fake movie. In theaters, too.
Yeah. Can't wait. I'll be there day one.
I'll be there day one, too. That's a screen unseen movie if I've ever seen one.
That's a Screen X if I've ever seen one to watch Screen X.
God. Oh my God.
More Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt on every side. Yeah, I guess we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, go for a bit.
Big day tomorrow. We got Pokemon Legends ZA coming out. Very excited for that. I'm amped. So if I don't watch anything in the next week, that's probably why. Even though the game doesn't look very good, just to the eye. Have you seen any of the Pokemon League stuff? Well, we're going to end this. Never mind. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out.
Find out next week on episode 36 of the Aluminum Screen.
What is next week? Black Phone 2?
Is that next week?
Yeah, it's definitely next week. I don't know if there's anything else.
That
join us
sounds like it might be it.
The Black Phone 2?
Well, yeah. We've got Black Phone 2. After the Hunt. Good Fortune.
Oh, After the Hunt is next week?
After the Hunt is...
Bless you.
Oh my gosh.
Bless you.
Sorry. Yeah, After the Hunt is next week. And Good Fortune,
exciting.
the movie that Aziz Ansari crashed a screening of one battle after another to be like, hey guys, I also have a movie coming soon.
That is so funny. I'm actually very excited for Good Fortune. Okay, so we got a fun week next week.
Yeah.
See some stuff.
Before we go, you've got to assign me more movies to watch. More spooky
are we
movies.
Doing that again?
Yes, let's do it again. Let's do 4 this week because I don't know if I'll have as much time as last week.
Okay. I'm going to go with Train to Busan.
Okay, that's been on my list for a minute. That's a good one. All right.
Next week won't quite be Halloween yet, so I'll wait for that. Have you seen The Vavitch?
I have not. That's been on my list. I almost watched it the other day. So
I'll do that
The
too.
Witch.
I'll do. Have you seen Blair Witch Project?
I have seen Blair Witch Project.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll do Malignant.
Ooh. Okay.
And let's do Red Room from last year.
Red Room.
It's a
Alrighty.
French movie, or is it Canadian? I forget, but it's really good.
The Red Room. What's it called? Who
Let me double
directed
check
it?
because there's like 100.
There's a million
Red
different Red Room.
Rooms. It's 2023, directed by Pascal Plante.
I see it now. Red Rooms. All right. That's a nice little bunch of 4.
I have so many written down from last week still, so.
All right. Well, there we
Train to
go.
Busan is one of my favorites, so I'm excited to hear your
I'm
thoughts
excited
there.
for Train to Busan. I've wanted to watch it for a while.
Cool.
All right.
I have the 4K if you want to borrow it.
Ooh, maybe. I think it's probably streaming somewhere.
Oh,
it's on
it's
Netflix.
definitely streaming.
I got it.
Oh, okay. All right.
HBO Max,
Thank
Malignant.
Thank you,
Alrighty.
everybody, so much for hanging out. We will see you guys next week for Black Phone 2, more of Brandon's Halloween movie watch along, After the Hunt, and Good Fortune, maybe.
And Game
Pokemon
Night.
Legends, and Game Night, nice. And Pokemon Legends Z to A talk, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, whatever you can do on whatever platform you're on, or don't. It's okay. And we will see you guys next time.
Adios.